Good morning, everyone. We once more get into Utawarerumono, Mask of Truth. Where we left off, we were helping Narcy and Augie become leaders of their clan, and we got surrounded by the one of the 8 pillar generals, Tokafusa, who doesn't want to lose his power of the clans. And we're fighting them in the forest where they're ambushing us. Now, make sure I got points. Yeah, they're doing good. Yeah, I want these girls to get more points for sure. But I wouldn't mind getting just at least one extra equipment slot for them. I don't know if they can have more than 4 equipment slots though. So we're just going to test it out. If it's not, then we'll just move on, fill out other slots later. Who do I want? We have 6 other spots we can deploy. Yeah, we could do that. Give Audie, Anju, Muchika, Ruthie. Yeah. We just gotta make sure Fumaru doesn't die. Because she's our healer. Though Ruthie has some healing ability. Yeah, we'll just do this time. And we're surrounded. Got 5 up there. And 4 over here. 3 calves. I just don't know why. Every time I start streaming, I start getting allergy attack or sneezing attacks. Oh well. Let's fight. You seem to be at a disadvantage, sister. I'm no leader if I can't get through this. This is nothing. I expected, sister. Not a moment of hesitation. Maybe going over this way. Sometimes some of this. And that's. I'd gotten the 5-1 for him. What's your range? You can get up there. As you wish, then please stay near me. I know. Let's pull back. Let's have you come this way. Hmm. Let's move you here. Actually, move you here. No, you can't attack. Forgot. Can you reach anyone? No. So let's move you here. Bring them all closer up where then you can then attack. Let's have you come here. And you come this way. Do... critical hit? And another critical hit. Good. Good. Fence up again. They move forward. You're going after her. Perfect dodge. And you're slow. You're gonna get hit, Audie. But that's alright, because you can do some good damage to those two. You can't move anywhere. And then I counter. How did you move? Oh, yeah, how did you move? Oh, did that, Ruthie's Billy push you back? Or she get pushed back? Hard to remember how certain abilities work. Let's just finish you off. By your favor? And here comes his... My sincere apologies, but I believe you have far overstayed your welcome. You have none to blame for this but yourself. And then he heals himself. That's nice. Damn, I could have killed him if I'd gotten the other criticals. Okay, what's going on now? Is he appearing? Ugh, what's taking you so long? Damn you all, you're useless! Fine words for one who commands from a distance. Tokifusa. What?
尊ぶのがエベンクルガのあるべき姿。なのに貴様は我らを撃つのを他人に任せるつもりか？
A good man of the ever, even Kurgan, know the joy of battle. Why do you hide behind others and force them to do your dirty work?
それでもエベンクルガの末裔か？恥知らずめ。
Are you even a true man of the ever, even Kurgan? You disgrace your bloodline.
時房、自ら先鋒となり、ここに降りてきて私と勝負しろ。
Tokufusa, if you would lead, lead from the front. Come down here and fight me face to face. You prudent little girl. I will not be condensed to you, by you. Out of my way. I'll finish them myself. He's got a bow. Okay. That's a little different. I love the bow. But defeat Tokufusa. A good woman never goes back on her word. She's strong. With my bow, I can vanquish any villain. No, not you. I have courage. You are in my way. Stand down. Earth favor. I need no Erica. My strength is true. Not too early. She can move again? Oh yeah, because she had the earth ability. I was just getting bored. Sorry, I won't be able to hold back, okay? Holy crud, he's shooting lances or swords at us? Yeah, she has to be close up to do her other damage. Hope our revenge gets leveled up soon. I did not think Tikufosu would appear. Let us settle this, sister. No, seal.
ところですか。
抜きたくば小生に力を示すがよい。アフリカがなくとも
Quick rebound and art of revenge.
霹靂の風
And she's got
打ち払う貫く 浅いか
ah, this is getting fun. No, that's not right.
私に任せるがいい。
Go up.
姉上、露払いします。
Yeah.
まだまだ仕掛けるぞ。
Time to take the fence, Ogi. Across land and time, our clan spirit shall never die. A splendid showing. Most impressive, dear sister. You truly are dazzling on the battlefield. I hit my mark when it counts. That's what a good woman is all about. That is cool. I like this upgrade where they got the co-op attacks. Pillager are using such cowardly... that would do both, or...
安らかに行くよ。願わくばこの拳、無益でないことを祈る。不忠なる族とども、覚悟せい。見たことか。だがこれより進むことを禁ずる。
このままじゃ
Quick rebound.
頂戴せよ。
Art of Revenge.
霹靂の風。
And that crushed you.
願わくばこの拳。
もはやなりふり構ってはいられぬ我が家を受けよう依存じたと思うでないまだ抗うか
ここで怯えるわけには。
姉上の障害を排除します。
And
苦手ですね。
見てろよ どうだ
Art of Revenge. And he comes forward.
頑張りますね。フォトアハブリの皆々より7割を大丈夫ですか？
Let's go down here.
こんなもんけ？戦の時間やえ。
Gone. Yeah, she's so strong.
悪くはねえよ
So their boss appeared. Yeah, sounds like fun. Yeah, let's just move down this way.
私に任せるがいい。
Too bad you fell for my trap.
守り抜く。それが小生に与えられた使命なれば安らかに行くよ。来たな。小生の覚悟。小生
Level up.
まだまだ未熟か。
Blue Chica's action chain. Kaizen has been strengthened. Attack from above. Your pardon, please.
打ち払う
A lot of damage though. I gotta get her defense up.
でくれたの。見たか。暴れてくれようぞ。
No way. Now who wants to feel my wrath? Must prove I'm Mikado's heir. This is your end. Baseball slap. Home run.
小生に力を示すがよい。
打ち払う
意識のこと。
Ooh, she got feared.
力がなくとも小生は発注賞なのだ。行きます。行こう、コトコ。落ちそうです。
もはやなりふり構ってはいられぬ。私自ら指を取らねばならんとは。まだ抗うか。
Excuse me for the roughness, but I'm in a hurry. Kuru's really happy. He loves a bit of humility. Don't you, Pet?
読みましたか
我が熱き思い、しかと見よ。おいたをする人はねです。コツはハブルの皆のように。
Now you can't move that fast.
あまり手加減できなくてごめんなさい。
Tokufu, how dare you attack my liege?
安らかに行くよ。砕け散らせ。願わくばこの拳、無益でないことを祈る。いざ出陣じゃ。
頼んだ
見たことか。
Huh? Over already?
行きます。
Truly pathetic.
皆さんの力に。
バカな
Okay, you're gone. What is with this giant bird?
任せるじゃない
That's dangerous. You should stay away. Little. Haha, I would kill you.
お触りですか。
我が内なる力よ。これで終わり りと思うな。このままでは済まさんぞ。
You got the water god's favor.
いや
Ouch.
ー、我が内なる力よ。
Don't do final strike. Shoot. Okay.
私は発注
And took of the toner
時房
of
で
the 8 pillar generals.
我が家
Rage guide my arrows, and they will pierce through you all.
蹂躙せん。帰直の矢
You'll never hit your target simply by waiting for a perfect shot. You make me
を
laugh.
させてくれる。
Damn. He took out 2 of us. Sister, everyone, I failed you. Daniel must be ashamed for such failure of son.
何
You, I will never forgive. And then he yeah, I shouldn't have, but I didn't know he would get up that high.
守り抜く。それが小生に与えられた使命なれば。皆さんのお役に。
キーは私のものだ。私自ら指を取らねばならんとは。いそんじたと思うでない。まだ抗うか。
不忠なる族とども、覚悟せい。
Phew. Let me catch.
切られたいのはドイツだよ。
Never Kern using cheap tricks. That's why you will never win. You should be ashamed of yourself.
どうだ。
As long as Norsey doesn't die,
もはやなりふり構ってはいられぬ。押し大目引け三分一。切れ。まだ抗うか。
皆の者、決して死んではならぬぞ。聖書、しばしの間。
I'm a pillager just like you.
くーちゃんのために一肌脱ぎます。
Hmm. She can't heal herself, huh? And I can't even attack him, which is a little weird. No. Let's go here. Defense down, attack down.
見えたかい？
Talk.
ここまで手間取る羽目になるとは。おお。
Not yet. This is not done.
いやー。我が内なる力よ。まだ抗うか。
いい的だな。
By your favor,
我が弓からは逃れられんぞ。
co-op attack. Let's see. You got evildoers and scoundrels. Keep those eyes wide open and behold. For this is the strike of justice. Take this. And that is how you finish it. Damn, didn't get the. If I had gotten one critical, more critical, he would have been toast. I think. And impossible! I can't be defeated! The Song of Desperation. Quick rebound to Ruthie learned. Body's exit chain, Ezion has been strengthened. It has a final strike. And now then, let's have a bit of fun, shall we? Hope you don't break from this. Jakowat's exit chain, Senran Zakura, has been strengthened. This should do it. Say your prayers. Taste the Mirage Blade for yourself. Oster's exit chain, Ogiki Kurzan, has been strengthened. Fine, I shall show you the dance of fan and blade. Stay down. That way, you will suffer less. That's his final strike for it. Kone's Kawas Asamai has been strengthened. That's its own flower. Witness its blossoming. You will fall, consumed by terror. Overzeal final strike. Nico's action chain. Haku has been strengthened. Earth Blessing, the bountiful gauge. This will increase seal by 20, increase the health by 25%. Kiru's action chain. Hai Chiku has been strengthened. Even stronger. Cry of the Wind God. Ring out. I won't give you a chance to counterattack. Level 4. And then we got Soaring Heart. Jump increase. Uses water damage by 30%. Rank 3. Ooh. Scroll dodging. 2. Okay, I think I got someone who can use that quite nicely. Upgrade. You got guarding. You got guarding 2, guarding 2, guarding 1. She's got the guarding 2. Give you 2. It's even better. Better chance and everything for it. Which is good. Yeah, because all the gardens are gone. Win. Do I have a better win? I got water 2 awakening. Auto drop from higher places. Jump increase. Lightning speed. Awakening 2. Yeah. This would have worked if you didn't get wiped at that time. Oh, I don't even have stuff on you. Um. Hmm. Let's see. What do I put on you? Don't care about that. Stealth? Yeah, let's put stealth on you. Because you... I don't want you to get attacked, if I can. There an elemental activation? That would be nice to have. Yeah, let's increase your defense. Okay, let's proceed. Hi, Suki. Yeah, it's really good. It's a lot of story you have to read through, but it's a lot improvement from the first two. It has co-op attacks now. And then even the final strikes have co-op, so it's really improved. They are in shambles. Now, we deal with Tokafusa. We have Tokafusa forces routed soon. If we can keep this up.
時房様、ここはご退却を。
Lord Tokafusa, we must retreat.
貴様、このままおめおめと逃げ帰れというのか。
Aren't you a coward already? You want me to turn tail and run in shame? Like a coward?
しかし、ここで命を失えば、大光様の下で体制を立て直せば、また。
But you must not die here. If you group under Lord Raiko, then...
貴様、この我に国を捨てよというのか。
Damn it! You want me to throw away my damn country? Is that it? Ah.
まだだ。まだ我は負けてなどおらぬ。
Not yet. I haven't lost yet.
貴様らはどうだ。星取りや偽殿下を討ち取った誉れか。我が与える死か。好きな方を選べ。
And what about you all? You want the honor of killing Oster and the false princess? Or would you rather die by my hand? The choice is yours.
私は時房様より誉れを賜りたいと存じます。
I want Lord Tokafusa to grant me honor.
私もです。
Me too.
そうだろう。そうだろうとも。
Right. That's what I thought.
押し取れ。
Oster! Hmm?
我よ。その目にしかと焼き付けよ。
Now burn my face into your mind. Wait, he can't be. Everyone run! He's gonna go... There's something up there. Avalanche. What?
あいつ、滝をせき止めてたのか。
What? He had dammed up the waterfall? So this was a... Damn, he really thought ahead. He's a tactician, alright. Everyone, get to higher ground, quickly. We'll all be washed away if we stay here. Everyone, hurry! You should be running too, dude. Go on, run, or you'll be washed away like ants in a stream. I don't care less. Couldn't care less how I kill you. Well, you did get away. They can call me a coward all they want, as long as I win. No, I will kill Oster. My name will be etched in history forever. Let them remember me as a villain. I'll wear that title with pride. I don't care if the whole damn world falls into chaos. I will be remembered! That's all he cares about. Someone help! No! The water! No! Oh, looks like we're in a drink now. We managed to find stable ground, but with nowhere else we can run. What now, boss? We could try swimming, but that current might be too much for us, for some of us.
それにあっちにはベリエランもいるし、いい的になるかな。
And they have Puriae ready and waiting. They'll pick us off easily.
しかし、いつまでもここに留まっているわけにはいきませんね。
We can't afford to remain here much longer.
そうだ。ぐずぐずしていると、この岩ごと流されてしまうぞ。
He's right. If we wait around, this rock's going to wash away and take us all with it. Oh,
となれば、
then
力ずくで押し切るまで。
we press through by force. We may put ourselves in danger, but our only choice seems to be jumping from rock to rock until we reach land. Damn it, didn't think he'd be able to back us into a corner like this.
いつまでそこにとどまっていられるか。じわじわと命を削り取ってやろうぞ。
The thing is, this tactic feels more like Haku's tactic than his. Sneaky, devious, and everything. This is Haku's thing, but he's being so trying to be so Oster-like that his personality is not coming out like it should. Ha! Let's see just how long you can stay here. I'll make sure to whittle you down nice and slowly.
貴様ら、何をぼさっとしているのだ。
Yula, what are you just standing there for?
奴らは足場の悪い地で疲弊し、もはや身を隠すこともかなわぬ。今こそオシュトルを討ち取り、我と共に名を上げよう。
They're exhausted. They have poor footing, and they have nowhere to hide. Now it is the time to kill Oster. Now, we win our honor. Sir!
我を舐めてかかったこと、後悔させてやろう。
You will regret underestimating me. Last stand. Boat and Stream, Uzaraha. Defeat Tokufusa, all allies defeated. And we can only do 6 now. It's raining. So, it would be best to have water elementals. Not win. Yeah, let's have the twins come out. Dorsey needs to be out, so Fire also probably be good. Nico, Audie. Okay, let's Nico, Aju, Audie, the twins. Yeah, this is about.
打って出るか。癒しよ。力よ。
Oh, so his health still went down, huh?
退路はないようですね。
This was Zane. What should we do? We run straight forward. Let's do this, Ogi. I thought you might say that.
さて、どう攻めるか。ちはやぶる神代の息吹放ちて。やってやるです。
Can't do that one. Okay, this is just healing.
油断
Just had to make sure.
世を誰だと心得る。
戦の時間やえ行くでいざ参りますはっぱ
We are at a disadvantage.
見てろよ。は
Good, they went. That's what I was hoping they'd do.
出直せ。貫く。
どれを狙うか。この札で
By the time we get up here, he's gonna be full health.
貫く。
姉上の障害を排除します。
我が弓からは逃れられんぞ。いい的だな。
あなたに全てを背負わせはしないのです治癒力よ高まれさらなる増や
There you go. Just heal you up.
せ油断大敵なのですうちに任してや追い込むで
いざ出陣じゃ。
いざ参ります
Will you? Ah, that's the one thing I should check. You don't have much jump ability.
もはやなりふり構ってはいられぬ。押し大目引け三分一。
Might have to restart
ま
that.
だ抗うか。見てろよ。
We'll see.
どうだ。
お返ししましょう。
Venom.
まだ動けますか。
は。出直せ。
指導ではいかんよ
は。出直せ。
ご覚悟を。勝機。さてさて。
貫く。よし。
さて、どう攻めるか。体がほぐれてきたな。邪魔するな。打って出るか。
Oh, good, you're healing him.
この札で
Got that loser of a Pillar General.
貫く。よし。遅いか。
Ah, my favorite closer wet. Gonna have to go all the way around this way, huh?
遠慮せんでええよ
あとは頼んだ。
面白かったけ
We'll freeze to death here.
さて、行きますよ。
Ah,
こんなところですか。
はっ敵なしだ。
get over here. Fire favor.
正気。誠に申し訳ありませんが、
Final strike ya.
ごしていただけないでしょうか。肘も泣かずば打たれまい。
Good. Let's get you up here.
金は私のものだ。
You're going after him, huh?
我が家を受けよう。死ねえ。まだ抗うか。
主様のために
Yeah, that's not a smart idea to have them.
このままじゃ。
とりゃどうだ。当てる。は出直せ。射抜く。当てる。よし。
やりますね。
I gotta pull him back.
まだか。貫く。浅いか。
うんうん未熟者め。
How was that, Ogi? Bum, 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 bum. Fire favor.
容赦はしない。
それじゃ行く追い込まれ
あとは頼んだ。
生きとるくここは慎重に行くです。
撃って出るか。癒やしよ。
Get you over here.
よこそヤマトの帝たる天使アンジュなるぞ。
ご覚悟を。
I'm gonna pull you back.
金は私のものだ。
You're going after her.
我が家を受けよう。
まだまだ。
これで終わりと思うな。
私に任せるがいい。で
Good, good, good.
愚かな。
And then she leveled up. Darcy has learned the ability Desperation. When health was less than 25%, Zeal increases to 100. Doesn't activate during Overzeal.
当てる。射抜く。は
Defense up.
出直せ。
She's about to go Overzeal mood. Yeah, go after them. That's what they're for. Is meat
援護に
shields.
回れ。
ご命令ください。凍てつき焼き鳥。でも神の叫び。ここに集まって。
よし。
Water God favor. Now I'm gonna go wild. Jack down.
次は誰や？ここは慎重に行くです。はい。
よこそヤマトの味方たる天使アンジュなるぞ。
姉上の障害を排除します。
まだまだ。どれを狙うか。
Yep, heal them.
私自ら指を取らねばならんとは。
まだまだ。
これで終わりと思うな。
Get you up there.
獲物はどこだ？動きを止める。
And you're gone.
次はドイツだ。
体が
私の出番だ。
Go up chain.
次は誰や？邪魔させない。敵を排除し
Yeah,
な
I
い。
can only go that way. Oh well.
当てる。当てる。行け。
Yeah. I need to get those two, the girls, more movement. They're just way too... in jumping. But that will require,
よし。
item
邪魔は
slots.
しないのです。 治癒力よ。無茶しすぎなのです。好奇なのです。
世を誰だと心得る。
さて、行きますよ。はっ。
You can get up here now. And let's finish you off.
さてさて。
もはやなりふり構ってはいられぬ。
Who are you going? Okay, good. You're going after
我
the.
が家を受けよう。これで終わりと思うな。
Oh, I'm going to have to watch out. He's getting close to his overzeal.
打って出るか？癒しよ。獲物はどこだ？
Hmm. Can I go here? Not enough range.
念入りに潰しとこか？
You stay here.
射抜く。
I'm gonna let you hit me. Perfect dodge is a little better. Oof.
行け。
I should have pulled her back.
出直せ。
御心のままに。
Okay, Nico gets to do her heal.
障害を排除します。
Let's have you pop up here and start.
さてさて。
油断はしないのです。
Get up here.
この札で完璧なのです。油断大敵なのです。好機なのです。
もはやなりふり構ってはいられぬ。我が家を受けよう。まだ抗うか。
よこそヤマトの帝たる天使アンジュなるぞ。我が熱き思いしかと見よ。
Bum bum bum.
どうだ。
Get over here.
うちに任してや。
Audie, get up here.
追い込ま
どれを狙うか。この札で曲がりの力よ。楽になったか。
お任せください。
Actually, you're the one I really want to get rid of. Should have moved,
こんなところですか。
he's gonna get fire anyways. Favor.
姉上の障害を排除します。
今が攻め時へ。
Yeah, let's do this. Final strike.
誠に
I
申
say
し
his
訳ありません。
apologies, but leave you a fire overstay. You're welcome.
いただけないでしょうか。 肘も泣かずば打たれまい。
Okay, good, good. Oh, they just got reinforcements. Okay.
油断はしないのです。
But that's still good. Let's just get rid of you then.
炎よ。こんなものなのです。
もはやなりふり構ってはいられぬ。ヘリ偉いと思うと我が内なる力よ。
Okay, now he's gonna shoot. I was worried about this happening. I think I'm gonna get knocked again.
までは済まさんぞ。竹き力よ。私は発注
Damn it. He was so... He didn't even take no damage and then he all of a sudden gets 30... Almost 30 zeal. It's like...
食の矢を頼まば百姓矢なし。笑わせてくれる。
It just feels a little cheaty, he is. But, oh well. We deal with what we can.
ご命令ください。ふっぱふっぱ。
いざ出陣じゃ。よっ。
Okay.
ぼーっとしてて。
逃れられんぞ。
Took it for you deceiving. Still going on about that old story. I want that healer gone.
いい的だな。
さて行きますよ。
Now you
惜しい。
who's next after you? Tim, and then it'll be oof. I'm gonna lose someone most likely.
惜しい。
勝機。 さてさて。
Okay, he healed up. That's what I'm happy about.
金は私のものだ。いや
And because you're confused, you're gonna get take the full brunt. Oh well.
あれ。私
Sorry, Audie.
これで終わりと思うな。
ここは慎重に行くです。こんなものなのです。行くですよ。 開始なのです。
Water God favor.
読みましたか。
Yeah, let's finish you off. Too early.
ゴミは焼却なのです。行くですよ。
Mercy of our enemies. Just stay right where you are
打ち払う。
for now.
まだやるか。
お返ししましょう。 まだ動けますか。
打ち払う。
夢が甘い。
馬なしで勝てるかよ。
皆の者、決して死んではならぬぞ。
Okay, next turn.
主様のために。ほっ
障害を排除します。 さてさて。
我が弓からは逃れられんぞ。
I just go with this.
愚かな。
もはやなりふり構ってはいられぬ。
Okay.
押し題目引け三分一。
まだまだ。
まだ抗うか。
そろそろ本気を出そうか。死にたいやつから前へ出る。
雨に梅雨払いします。
Both co-op. Time to take the offense, Augie.
育成強化流れども。志に曇りな。
Yeah, there's co-op finish, and then there's co-op finish, where both siblings are.
決めるべきは決める。
Do this.
いい女
Can
と
do
いう
it.
ものだ。
I expect it's only set up to certain ones.
読みましたか。
Whatever one, really.
物なのです。好機なのです。
Too strong.
いざ出陣じゃ。ゴー。
打ち払う。
He didn't even get to fight yet. That's just. He's just so.
やるか。
She did fight in the last map
行きます
part.
よ。こんなところですか。
御心のままに。
もはやなりふり構ってはいられぬ。私自ら
Just
指
gonna
を
get
取ら
hit.
ねばならんとは。じえ
Desperation.
蹴散らしてくれる。
Fire God. A good one would not fall.
次はドイツだ。
ここは慎重に行くです。尽力よ。無茶しすぎなのです。行くですよ。私を甘く見るのです。掃除完了なのです。
不忠なる族とども、覚悟せい。
お任せください。
Come on.
こんなところですか。まだ終わっていませんよ。
And then he gets to do again.
排除します。
頼んだ。
こんなところですか。
金は私のものだ。私自ら指を取らねばならんとは。依存じたと思うでない。これで終わりと思うな。
さて、
Okay.
どうせのように合わせよ。
Ooh, this.
下がれ下がれ、あっかんどもよ。その目を見開きしかと見よ。正義の一撃を。あらやったー。決まったな。
まだだ。
And you're
負
done.
けてなどおらぬ。
With the help of her liege, the co-op chain.
バカな。我が
Impossible. How could I have?
まだだ、まだ。我は発注。金位さえあれば。
No, not yet. I'm a pillar general. If I just had the golden seal, I.
時房、お前はもう終わったんだ。
Tokifusa, you're finished.
父上と和睦してくれ。過去のいさかいで我ら士族がこれ以上争う理由などない。
Make peace with my father. We are kin of the same clan. There's no need for us to continue fighting over quarrels of the past.
貴様。あの男のみならず、貴様のような小娘まで我を愚弄するのか。
You, not only him, but an fledged brat like you. Even you mock me.
確かに我には華々しい武勇はない。しかし手間をかけ、知恵を絞り、功を立ててきた。
I know I have no valor, no glory, but I fought in my own way. It took my time, I took my time and racked my brain and distinguished myself.
なのに皆小手先ばかりの小物と我を笑う。
And even still, everyone scoffs. They think me worthless, a man of no consequence.
玄宝という大樹が堂々と生い茂るほど造木に過ぎぬ我は影に隠れ花をつけようと誰にも顧みられぬまま。
In the shade of Genho's great boughs, I was but a pathetic seedling. Even had I sprouted into a brilliant flower, none would see me in his shadow.
発注賞の名もただ士族をまとめる箔。発注賞に我が必要なのではなく世の安寧のため発注賞の名が必要だっただけ。
Even the title of Pillar General was just to help me take control. Other generals don't need me. It was only to ensure political stability.
士族の王様も発注賞も偽物を飾る能書きに過ぎぬというわけだ。
Chieftain of the clans. Pillar General. None of it meant anything. No matter how many titles I amass, they would never respect me.
何が士族の長だ。そんなもの金印さえあれば貴様のような小娘でも。
What is the chieftain of the clan, really? None of it matters. As long as you have the golden seal, even a simple girl like you can...
聖女、長の金印いただいてもよろしいでしょうか。
My liege, I would now ask that you grant me the golden seal of the chieftain.
好きにするがよい。
As you please. She's gonna throw it.
こんなものがそんなに大事だったのか。
Something like this was so important to you?
それは
That's...
こんなものただの。
This is nothing. Ah!
時房。
Tokifusa!
それは我のものだ。誰にも渡さんぞ。
That is mine. Mine! And nobody else's.
姉上
Sister,
よこせ。我が金印を。
give it to me. The seal is mine.
よせ、こんなところで。
Stop. If you do that here, we'll... And it goes in the water. She didn't throw it. And he goes after.
金印。我の元に。
Ah! The golden seal! Come back to me! Come back to me!
時房、行くな。戻れ。
Tokifusa! No! Stop! Come back! And he jumps into the water. He is so fixated on it. Tokifusa!
取り戻したぞ。これで我は発注賞時房である。
Ah! It's mine! Now, finally, I am Tokifusa of the 8 Pillar Generals! So fixated on something that was just immaterial. Or material. / immaterial. Tokifusa.
姉上ここももう危険です。
Sister. Sister, it is too dangerous. Please stand back. Everyone, fall back. Dorsey.
姉上
Sister. Song of Evan's Low. Dorsey's act chain, Ryoku Kikan, has been strengthened. This recovers health and raises my attack by 10%. Not only that, it increases my turn order. Truly perfect. I never knew she had one of those. Ogi action chain. Yakumazuzian. Oh, Yakuman Azan. Be strengthened. Let me offer another, for good measure. The fellow behind can take as well. Art of Revenge 2 has been learned. Now you're awakened 2. When health is lower than 10%, damage increased by 50. Kuru has learned the ability Stance of an Immovable Attack Chain. If a unit didn't move, that unit can use Action Chain twice. Ooh, that's the one. Now for the finishing touches, shall we? Mitsugestu has a learn and Wink of Destruction. Establishes a zone of control and stops all immediately in diagonal ejected male enemies, max 8. So she can be surrounded and stop everyone that's male. Reduces the magic, reduces earth damage by 30%, dodges magic attacks. Okay. So it seems it was a foregone conclusion after all. As expected, Oster. First, Kijuru, and now Uzuraha. You have definitely seized control. And so our performance draws to a close. Send word to the troops marching on Inuyakamu. They are to stand down.
よろしいのですか？功をあげられなかった者が不平を漏らすかもしれませんが。
Are you certain? There may be dissonance among the soldiers, with no more glory to be had. Not my concern. The moment we decided to rely on Tokufusa, we sealed our defeat. Genho's daughter was the one to end Tokiusa. Doubtless the clans will hear of her glory and rally around her. No need for us to linger further and jump at false opportunities like he did.
かしこまりました。
Understood. Still, what a sad man. He had no ability as a general, and because he could not face this, it never changed, while he constantly longed for more.
デコポンポ様もそうでしたが、なぜあのようなお方が発注賞に？
Lord Decopompo was much the same way, but how did such a person become the Pillar General? At that, Raiko looks to Ichiraria. His attendant shrinks back from his cold stare.
これは過ぎたことを。
I apologize if I have overstepped. Why? There is truth in it. All of us have wondered. Unruffled, Raiko responds. Certainly, they did have some use outside battle. The Mikado had the capacity to accept even those who made poor generals. Indeed, that is why... He stops abruptly, and a joyful smile flashes across his face. Now then, if Uzuraha has broken away, then the Imperial Court must take measures to restrain other allied nations. The curtain has risen, and in due time, all shall know it. And now, Oster, we need only await your entrance upon the stage.
その光景を要したオシトルをねじ伏せたその時こそ
When I finished Oster, the man trusted and honored by the Mikado, and the one who safeguards his heir,
我らは誠の意味で帝のゆりかごから巣立つことができるのだ
only then will we leave the Mikado's cradle in its truest meaning. A few days after repelling Tokoyusa's assault, having returned to Genho's hidden village, our group is enjoying a moment of rest. After Tokoyusa's death, we heard reports that the advancing army had retreated. The invasion of Inuyakamu had just been for show. Moreover, while we go through it without much injury, the flood had worn us out. We needed a moment to pull ourselves together. Amidst that, the news came.
兄様、石膏からの報告なのです。
Dear brother, more reports from the scouts.
エンナカムイへの討伐軍は帝都に帰着したとのことです。
It seems the Punta force that were heading to Inuyakamu have returned to the imperial capital. I see. And then they didn't even bother to hang around Inuyakamu's borders. Figures. Raiko never had any intention of actually evading us. Still, he could have easily forced the issue. Is he being careful or merely testing us?
時房も名ばかりとはいえ発注賞そんなのがここにいちゃいろいろと面倒だったんだろうさ
Empty title or not, Tokoyusa was a pillar general, seemed to me. Having a fellow like that around here was getting to the problem for him. Lord Genho?
しかしこれで内輪のゴタゴタが終わったわけだからな気の早い連中がもう里に集まってやがる
At any rate, that should take care of all the civil conflicts. Some of the more punctual folks have already turned up in the village.
あっという間にちょっとした軍勢になるぜそうなれば来光とて容易には動けまい
With enough folks here, we might look like some kind of army, huh? And with the army, Raiko's gonna think twice before trying anything. Though, it's only been a few days since Tokoyusa's was defeated, we've been seeing a lot more unfamiliar faces in the village. But, surely, Lord Genho, their speed is because you have been sending word of Tokoyusa's defeat all over the country. And even claiming that our liege is here?
おっとそいつは黙っていなければいけないことだったか
Oops. Were we still keeping it quiet on that? Genho grins nonchalantly. I suppose not. I return a small smile.
腹毛
Suitable.
主様もまた一段と頼もしくおなりです。
Master, you have become more reliable. I don't know how about that. Feels more like I'm just getting more devious.
父上オシトルさん
Father, Oster? At Ogi's call, both turned to him.
支度が整いました屋敷の方へお越しください
All preparations are complete. Please come to the house. Is that so? Then let us move on.
さて娘の晴れ姿とくと拝ませてもらおうか
Well, I suppose I get the honor of witnessing my daughter's proudest moment. Is she going to be dressed different? Norcy, from this point onward, as the retainer of our liege and a successor to Lord Genho, do you swear to lead your countrymen as their chieftain?
誓おうこのノスリ我が命をいずるはにそして大和帝安寿様に捧げん
I swear it. I, Norcy, pledge my life to Izaraha, and to the Mikado of Yamato, Lady Anju.
ならば安寿が何をいて命ずるノスリ今日からそなたがいずる葉を背負うがよい
Then, in the holy name of Anju, I now decree, Norcy, henceforth from this day, you will bear the people and burdens of Izaraha in your name. Before the gathered people of the clan, Norcy bows her head deeply at Anju's solemn proclamation. Norcy and Anju were reluctant to go through with this ritualist exchange, but it serves to mark a turning point for all the realm to see. Seeing is believing, even if it is just a matter of ritual and tradition. There is a strange influence in things directly observed. With the ritual finished, Genho raises and looks over the clustered masses.
堅苦しいことはこれでしまいだ。今日は新たな長の門で大いに飲んで食ってくれ。
That takes care of the formalities. Today marks a new beginning and a new chieftain. Now, time to eat and drink to our heart's content. At Genho's booming call, platters and jugs are carried in, food and drink by the armful. He just wanted the party.
やっと終わったのじゃ。
Sigh. Finally, it's over. Having left her seat under the pretext of having to go fix her makeup, Aji slags once safety in the antechamber.
お疲れ様でした、聖女。
Excellent work, my liege.
アンジュ様、お風呂はどうでしょうか。支度は整えておりますが。
Princess Aju, would you like a bath? We have made all the appropriate preparations.
おお、それは気が利くの。宗近はどうじゃ。
Oh, how considerate of you. And what have your plans, Munichika?
聖女をお守りするのは小生の役目。無論、お供いたします。
I am duty bound to protect you, my liege. Naturally, I will accompany you.
それは言い訳にぴったりかな。
A perfect excuse, I think.
いえ、決して言い訳などでは。
Nonsense. An excuse. Perish the thought.
よいよい、せっかく終わったのじゃ。風呂には皆を誘って入ればよい。ルルティエやノスリも当然断らんじゃろ。
You need not protest. It is all finally over. Let us invite everyone and enjoy a fine bath. Ruthie, Norcy, I expect you will join us?
お背中を流しいたします。
Yes, I can wash your back. In contrast to Ruthie's soft smile, Norcy only mutters, her face apologetic.
いえ、私はしばらくしたら宴の方に。
No, I shouldn't spend much time away from the feast.
何？それはどういうことじゃ。
What? What do you mean?
ああ、今日の主役はノスリだから。
Ah, because Norcy's the central figure of the banquet tonight.
挨拶の応対などいないと困りますね。
Consider matters of reception and greetings, her absence would be immediately felt, I fear.
やれやれ、なんとも面倒なことじゃ。
I think I need to do something. Go offline. Let's sorry, I'm just checking something. I forgot how to do this. Ah, that's what. There we go. I think that does it. I think. Good grief, how troublesome.
しかし、集まったのは改めて聖女に忠誠を誓われる者たち。聖女も汗を流した後、少しばかり宴に顔を出した方が良いでしょう。
Still, you must remember, my liege, those gathered here have sworn their loyalty to you. Once bathed, it will be good to return to the feast.
そうか。
All right.
でもやっとここまで来たのです。
But to think we have finally reached this point.
デート奪還にまた一歩近づいたというところかな。
One more step towards taking back the imperial capital.
くーちゃん楽しそう。
You seem to be having fun, Ku.
楽しいのか？宴か？
Fun? The feast?
そういうのとは少し違うかな。
A bit different from that.
うちはいろいろ楽しみやえ。
Well, I'm looking forward to whatever is coming next.
ええ、楽しみです。この国は早晩、姉上の下で結束し、一大勢力となるはずです。
Indeed. Eventually, this country will unite under my dear sister's guidance, and we will truly become a force to be reckoned with.
正常の芯も厚く、時房を打倒した姉上に逆らえる者がいるとは思えませんね。
With such deep trust from our liege and her triumph over Toki Usa, I cannot imagine who would dare deploy my dear sister anymore.
なんだかその顔は悪役の顔なのです
Somehow, you seem more villainous than usual.
そうでしょうか。
Is that so?
若いもんは夢や野望があっていいもんだ。若いうちはそうでなくてはな。
It's a good thing for you kids to have big dreams and ambitions. That's what youth is all about. Accomplished by Oster, Genho smiles as he makes his way in. Densely, Lord Genho. What do you plan to do next?
俺はもう若くねえし、長なんかでもねえ。あとはまた隠遁生活に戻るだけだな。
Well, I'm just an old geezer, and I ain't even a chieftain anymore. I figured I'd just get back to enjoying my retirement.
でもまあ、肝心の長はしばらくあちこち飛び回ることになるだろうし、その間、ここの留守番くらいはやってやるさ。
But, well, with our big fancy chieftain running around all over the continent, maybe I'll look after the place while she's gone.
と言いつつ、釣り三昧なのでしょ。父上のその自責ぶり、正直羨ましい限りです。
Just noble phrasing, father, considering you plan to spend all those days fishing. Truly, I envy the carefree lifestyle you have settled into.
そう思うんなら、お前も一緒に隠居すればいいさ。
If it seems like such a good time to you, well, you could always retire yourself and come stay with your old dad.
それも楽しそうですが、まあ、今はもっと楽しいことをしていますから。
Appealing as the prospect sounds, I am afraid my current occupation has proven quite fulfilling in its own right.
そうだったな。まあ、頑張れや。
Fair enough. Well, good luck with that. Geno suddenly remembers something and looks at Norsey.
そうだ、ノスリ。
Right, Norsey.
ちょいと大事な話がある。頃合いを見計らって俺の部屋へ来い。
We've got important matters to discuss. When you get a chance, come to my quarters.
はあ。でも良いのですか？私が祝いの席を立っても。
Oh, alright. Are you sure, though? If I lead the seat of honor, then...
どいつもこいつも祝いと称してただ飯を食いに来てるだけさ。程よく酔いが回ればお前がいなくなったことも気づきゃしねえさ。
Please, they're all here for the free food. Once they get a little tipsy, they ain't even gonna notice you're gone.
お前の今後、いや、士族の将来を左右する大事な話だ。忘れずに来い。
It's an important matter that may affect your future. No, the entire clan's future. Don't forget now.
ええ。
Husband? All right. With this piece said, Geno ambles out. Nursey looks to be at a loss, unsure of what's coming. Huh? I got the impression they gave her the full lecture of her duties and obligations yesterday. What's Ginho been hiding up his sleeve?
父上、大切な話とは？
Father, what is this important matter?
おお、やっと来たか。まあそこに座れ。
Oh, you're here. Well, sit yourself down. Having come to the room, Norsey takes a seat on the prepared mat, anxious, clearly on her face.
ところで、オシトル殿は
Now, where's that Lord Oster?
オシトル？オシトルは今頃、これまでの話を聞きたいという連中に捕まっていると思いますが。
Oster? I imagine he's probably caught up telling people of the clan about everything we've gone through so far.
オシトルの武勇伝を聞きたいってやつは腐るほどいるでしょうし。
So many of them want to hear the tales of his heroics.
そうか。
I see.
ん？
Norsey looks briefly perplexed, caught off guard by the mention of the absent Oster.
ウコンエ大将オシトルか。いやいや、なかなかいい男じゃないか。噂にたがわぬ名将だな。
Oster, pillar guard of the right. Well, now, seems like a good man. A famed general, they say. The rumors paint a fine picture, and they're true?
父上がそこまで褒めるとは珍しい。だが、
それがどうかしたというのですか？
It's rare for you to praise someone so directly, Father. Is something on your mind?
何？俺はあの男が気に入った。あの男が欲しい。
Well, I've taken a shine to that man. I want him.
は？
Huh? Mercy jolts, unsure of how to take Genho's words, and he grins, turns lopsided for a moment.
いや、正確にはあの男の血脈がってことなんだがな。
Yep. Well, strictly speaking, I want that man's bloodline.
血脈？
Bloodline? Mercy seemed puzzled by Genho's admission. Noticing her confusion, her father lets out a sigh of expiration.
やれやれ。奥義から聞いていたが、お前はまだまだウブな生娘のままだな。
Sakes almighty. I heard it from Ogi, but you really are innocent virgin, aren't you?
いや、私は。
What? Virgin? No, I'm...
だが、あの男ならお前を優しく導いてくれよ。
But I figured that man will treat you right.
あのウコンエ大将殿はなかなか見どころがある。その血が一族に入るってんなら面白いことになりそうだ。
That pure guard of the right. Quite a fellow. We get that bloodline in the clan, and we might see some real fireworks a couple generations later.
いや、父上が何をおっしゃりたいのかいまいちわかりませんが。
No, father. I'm not sure what you're, trying to say?
はあ、相変わらず鈍いな。つまり、あのウコンエ大将殿と年頃になれってこったよ。
Sigh. Dense as ever. Ain't ya? What I'm saying is, you have to get in... Intimidate. No, that's, Intimate with him.
ねえねえねえねえ、
In?
つまり、オストルと一緒に寝ろと？
Intimate? So you mean I should sleep with Oster?
言っておくが、添い寝してるだけじゃ子供は作れんからな。
And just in case you don't know, just sleeping next to him ain't gonna get me grandkids.
すのぐらいわかってます。子供というのはあれだ。男と女が二人であれしてその結果なんてそれ。
I know that much, thank you. Children only happen when a man and a woman do that. And then that happens with they... Yeah. Sigh. And his daughter strangles noise of dismay. Geno lets out a heavy sigh.
やれやれ。こいつはいろいろと苦労しそうだ。
For crying out loud. This might take some work. After establishing an alliance with Uzuraha, and shortly after returning to Inuyakuma, I met with an odd request one early afternoon. You wish to go hunting? It's all I can do to hold back a sigh as Norcy nods, full of the same confidence as when she first burst into the room.
ノースリさん、今は狩りなどよりもするべきことがあるのです。
Norcy, we have greater priorities right now than mere hunting.
仕事というとあれか？そやら軍備やらの？
Priorities like the levy stuff and all that business of armament?
イズルハのそやら軍備やらのお仕事なのです。
The levies and armaments of Uzuraha, yes.
細かい調整は王儀さんにやってもらっているですが、ノスリさんにもお願いがあるのです。
We are having Augie handle the precise details of the matter, but there is much for you to do in particular, Norcy.
いや、そういった仕事は私には向いていないというか、そういうのは王儀に。
Well, I never had much of a head for paperwork, you see. That's really more Augie's department. Seeing Norcy trying to wave her duties off, Nico responds with a cold stare and a flat reply.
士族長であるノスリさんの応援がないと、もろもろの書類に許可が出ないのです。 こればっかりは王儀さんでもダメなのです。
The seal of the chieftain is required to authorize critical documents, Norsey. This is something that even Ogi cannot do.
そうは言うが、私は祭りごとの細々としたところまではわからないぞ。
I mean, you say that, but I don't know the first things about governmental affairs. That'll be a problem, right?
それでもやってもらわないと困るのです。このままだと補給すらままならないのですよ。
Even so, we need you to fulfill your duties. If you cannot, surely you understand that it would leave us without any of our necessary supplies.
それはまずいな。
That
実にまずい。
that sounds bad. Yep, the worst.
ご理解いただけたですか？でしたらまずはこの書簡に。
You understand then. First, these forms. Nico busily piles a stack of documents on the desk, which soon raise into a veritable mountain. The sight does not seem to lift Norsey's spirits. Guess I'll help her out. Well, let us put aside talk of business for now. So then, why hunting?
よくぞ聞いてくれた。
Haha! I'm glad you asked. Instantly regain her composure, Norsey crosses her arm proudly, and the boldness returns to her voice.
実は先日、シノノにうまい肉を食わしてやると約束してな。
Truthfully, I promised Xian yesterday I would find her some delicious meat to eat.
私一人で買ってきてもよかったのだが、どうせなら一緒にどうだろうかと。随分と根を詰めているようだったのでな。
I wouldn't mind hunting on my own, but I'd figure it might be nice to go together. You've been working quite hard too, after all. And so you invited me.
まあ、そんなところだな。
Well, that about sums it up, yep. I can't say it doesn't sound appealing. I've been cooped up in my room for days now, handling all this busy work.
言ってらしてはどうですか？確かに息抜きは大切なのです。
Why not go, then? Indeed, it is important to set aside time to relax.
そうだろそうだろ。
Right, absolutely right. It would be a nice change of pace. Oh, Nico, why not come with us as well?
私はやめておくのです。まだ確認しないといけない書簡がたくさんあるので。
I'm afraid not. There's yet remains a great deal of paperwork to go over. But did you not say moments ago, Nico, that one must have time to relax?
やるべきことをやった後でちゃんと休むのです。
I relax after I have completed my task.
やるべきこと？
Your task?
ノスリさんが戻ってきた時に確認してもらう書簡をまとめておこうと思うのです。すぐにお仕事ができるように。
I will be organizing the documents that require your attention, so that you may work on them immediately once you return.
やぶへびだったか。
Shouldn't have asked.
兄様が代わりに目を通してくださるのであれば、それでも構わないですが。
Or of course we could always have my dear brother review them. Nico, you of all people know I don't have that much time.
それでは仕方ないな。では、私たちだけで行くとしよう。
I suppose there's only one thing for it. We'll just have to go by ourselves, I guess. Well, it would be awkward proposition to take a break with merely the two of us. What is the other schedule?
姉様とフミリル様は薬草を仕入れに行ったのです。姫殿下は宗近様とルルティエ様を伴って隣国大使と会食中。
Our dear sister and Fumarole went to gather medical herbs. Our liege dines with the bastards from our neighbor nations, with Munachika and Ruthie.
アトイさんは武具のお手入れ中で、シノノンとヤクトワルトさんはお散歩中なのですよ。
Audie is tending to her equipment, and Shion and Jacobalt are out on a walk together.
キュールはあれでもこの国の王子なのです。いろいろとやることがあるです。
And while Kuru is Kuru, he is still the prince of the country. He has a great deal of duties to attend to. I'm still rooting for you, Kuru. Don't give up. But you have everyone's schedule memorized?
いざという時に所在がわからないと困るですから。
It would make matters difficult if we did not know where they all are at a given time. And I have not seen Ogi since the morning. I suppose that is everyone? Should we try another day?
いや、シナモンとの約束もある。それに、カリくらいならば、二人でも十分だろう。
No, I promise Shion. And if it's a mere matter of hunting, I'm sure we two can handle it ourselves. Looking a bit discouraged, Norcy rises. Is she that unhappy that we couldn't match up everyone's schedule? I see. Then, Nika, I will be unavailable for most of the today.
兄様は行ってしまうですか?
So you are leaving, dear brother? For some reason, Nico sounds like she's sulking. Huh? No, it won't be for too long. Won't be for long. Honestly, why are these two acting so strange?
どうした？行かないのか?
What's wrong? Are you not coming? There's raises her voice, looking a bit flustered. With a sigh, Nico glances between us. Finally, in a kinder voice, she speaks.
では、食料の調達よろしくお願いするのです。期待して待ってるです。
Then I must thank you in advance for your efforts in acquiring food for us. I look forward to hearing of your success.
お気をつけてなのです。
Please be careful. Nico sends us off as Norcy leads me by hand, hurrying me out of the study.
絶好の狩り日和だな。
Yep, great weather for hunting. Norcy strides along, her eyes on the sky. I'm struck by a curious scene of déjà vu. Now that I think of it, Norcy, it has been some time since our last hunting endeavor.
ああ、そうだな。
Ah, yes. Norcy nods thoughtfully, a smile on her face. I think I recognize her path. Seems like we're heading for the same place as last time. That was when we just arrived in Inuyakamu.
あの時とは随分と状況が変わったものだな。
Things are different indeed since then. There's a note of pride in her voice. Now that you mention it, yes. Unlike the last time, it's just the two of us today.
いや、ヤマトの戦局や今の私の立場のことを言ったんだが。
Well, I was talking about the state of the war against Yamato, actually, and my current position. Narcy hurries to correct me, seeming suddenly restless. Her eyes flicker back and forth across the wilderness. It's like she's just realized we're alone together. Oh, nah, I'm just overthinking it.
まあ、以前も大量だったからな。二人でも問題ないだろう。
Well, we have quite the haul last time. I doubt we'll have any troubles, even if it's just us. And then we hear it, a small rustling from a nearby underbush. Reacting immediately, Narcy reaches for the bow on her back. I raise my hand to stop her, then ready my own bow. No, please, allow me. It wasn't too far off. This should do it. I've readied my bow, notch my arrow, aim, and release. The arrow zings between the trees and hits its mark with a thunk. Sigh. I was in cold sweat there. I would have looked like a real chump if I missed. Good thing I've been practicing.
お見事。あれからそれほど経っていないが、随分と上達しているな。
A fine shot. It hasn't been that long since then, and you've really improved. It seems I'm in top form today. As is, nobody here knows Asur's true skills with the bow. Looking back, I had a much easier time than before. That carelessness probably loosened my lips. Well, now that I think of it, I really must credit your teaching.
ほほ
Uh-huh. The tension immediately fades from Norcy's face. Apparently delighted by the praise, some sound of vocalized pride getting through her grin. Ah. Remembering our exchange from the previous hunt, I hastily closed my mouth, but too late.
では今回も私自ら手ほどきしてやろう。まず先ほどの打ち方だが少しばかり体勢が
Then I will happily continue your lessons now. First, your earlier shot was acceptable, but your posture needs some boing boing. In full teaching mode, Nursey strides behind me, reaching over and taking hold of my hands from behind. It's not intended as a brace, but well, this is familiar. The feeling of something large and soft against me is making it hard to concentrate. Well, I guess at least nobody's watching this time.
ではいるぞ。
Now we shoot. With that, Orsi extends her fingers, intended for me to let the arrow fly. Oh! She darts back, separating her body from mine with a panic urgency. What is the matter?
いや、なんでもない。さあ、いるぞ。
No, it's nothing. Now we shoot. Saying that, she tries to teach me again, this time trying to keep some distance between us, despite her having to keep close. Her body isn't pressed up against me like this, but I keep feeling the same warmth prodding my back every time she has to move. Having them press against me is one thing, but I'm not sure this light touch stuff is any better. Dorsey continues her instruction, despite seeming a little more shaken than before. And after firing a couple more arrows with me, she breaks away from my back, as if unable to deal with the contact anymore.
その悪いがこの辺にしておこう。
So sorry, but I think that's all for today. I do not mind. More like I'm grateful. If that had kept up, things would have gotten really awkward. A flash of flash of sensory memory reminds me of the feeling on my back. I shake my head quickly. Mercy also seems a little flushed, drawing back and keeping her hands close to her chest.
こういう技は最後には自分で磨くものだからな。うん。
Well, this kind of technique is something you can only master on your own. Yep, Mercy speaks with determination, but it seems almost like she's talking to herself. Trying to hit on them, but not knowing how to do it without getting flustered. And after a long day of hunting, the sun finally appears to be setting. We amassed quite a lot of meat.
まあ今日はこれぐらいでいいだろう。
Yep, that should do it for today. I agree. Looking at our individual catches, though, it's obvious we're nowhere near the same level. I spent the whole day taking down a few measly animals, but Norsey can barely carry all her catches in both hands. Well, it figures. I couldn't catch up to her in such a short time anyway. Well, it'll be a joke to compare our contributions as it is. An unintentional chuckle escapes me.
どうかしたのか？
What's wrong? It seems I'm cursed with idle hands. Allow me to carry some of your quarry for you.
まあ確かにこの量だと動きにくくはあるな。少し譲ろう。
Well, I can certainly admit it's hard to tote a pile like this around. Here, take this. Alright. Forcing a smile, I reach out to take the game from Norsey's hand. As she holds it out to me, our fingertips brush against each other. Ah! Norsey jumps, flustered at the sudden touch, and darts her hand back. What is the matter?
いや、その、なんでもない。
Well, nothing. With the sunset evening glow reflecting on her face, Dorsey turns abruptly and it starts forward at a quicker pace. Gah! She twists her ankle. She falls to the ground with a painful sounding thud. Dorsey? Hurrying to her side, I find Dorsey rolling on the ground in pain, clutching her left leg. She must have tripped on a rock. The path around here is uneven. Are you alright?
小指が
My little toe. Can you walk?
問題ないぞ。これくらい
No problem. This is nothing. After tripping so dramatically, she must have twisted her ankle. Walking will be difficult. The sun will set soon. There's nothing for it. I turn my back to Norsey and stoop down. Here, climb upon my back. What? I glance back, seeing Norsey wide-eyed and baffled by the prospect.
これは
This is... well... What is wrong? The sun is going down. We do not have the luxury of dallying over long.
別に私はやろうと思えばここで一晩明かせるぞ。
It's not as if I couldn't spend the night here if I had to. What are you saying? Under such circumstances, we cannot spend too long away from the castle. And wild game is spread all through the area now, dropped after commotion. As night falls, the scent of blood will surely attract beasts. Why so reluctant? Or do you intend to abandon our liege's side and remain out here?
仕方がない。
I suppose not. Dorsey grabs a number of flustered Dorsey gabbles a number of flustered excuses, but eventually she does manage to get on my back, though clearly still reluctant. However, she shifts constantly, uncomfortable still with the contact, trying to keep some distance between us even now. Dorsey, it is difficult to walk like this. I must ask you to keep from moving.
すまない。
I'm sorry. I can feel her pressing against my back again, but I have more important things to worry about. I don't let it bother me. We trudge forward in silence. I can hear the sounds of the forest all around us.
すまない。
I'm sorry. After a short while of walking, I hear her mutter quietly. No need to worry. I could not begrudge you a simple mistake. And it wouldn't have happened if I hadn't volunteered to hold her game.
なんだかこうしていると子供の頃に戻ったようだ。
It's strange. I feel like a child again. A child?
こう見えても昔はおてんばでな。よく怪我をしたものだ。
This may come as a surprise, but in the past, I was a real tomboy. I got hurt and scrapped up a lot. You're still a tomboy. Just in the past. Well, better not interrupt her. Dorsey continues talking, obvious to my rude mental intrusion.
よく父上について山に入ってな。だが、幼い子供には山歩きは無理があった。
I often follow my father into the mountains. But, well, a young child like me couldn't handle hiking up those slopes.
その度に疲れて眠ってしまった私を父上がこうしておぶってくれたものだ。
And every time I exhausted myself to sleep, my father would always carry me on his back, just like this. Her murmuring sounds distant and muddled, like she's dozing off.
その時の背中は広くてあったかくてこんな
I remember his back,
風に
strong and broad and comfortable, just like this. Dorsey? And she's sleeping. Her only response is a gentle, even breath of sleep. Sighing, I readjust my grip as delicately as I can manage. Good grief.
星
Gosh,
る
there. Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit of 5 or so minute break to get up and move around. So I will be right back. Okay, let's get back to this. On to the next vent. So we got the hallway, courtyard, and hall. Let's start with the hallway. This the hi, hi. That voice. Walking down the hall, I can hear someone shouting from the inner court. Curious, I follow the voice and
まだこう動きがぎこちない感じがするな。
my movements still feel a bit cumbersome.
もうちょっとこう滑らかな動きができるといいのだけれど。
If I could just learn to move with more grace. Striding alone, I see. Your dedication does you credit, Kiro.
兄上。
Ah, brother. Notice me. Kiro hurriedly straightened up and bows deeply.
すみません。お騒がせして。
My apologies. I hope I have not disturbed. No, I must only command you. Watching your dignified motions when even I am tensing up.
そんな恐縮です。
Such praise. Thank you. Kira looks down, a bit embarrassed. I didn't realize how much Kira looked up to Aster. Makes me wonder if I've been able to live up to expectations. I always try to remind myself that I must act with dignity, defending the name I've taken on, but whether in response to my contemplation or not, Kimmy timidly speaks up for a moment. He hesitates, apparently unsure of whether to complete his thought. This might be a good opportunity. This is my chance to act the part of a trustworthy brother, like I should. If it doesn't listen mine, I ask him kindly. What's the matter? Does something trouble you? You may speak freely, Kiro. After all, I am your brother. You may ask me anything. Brother? Kiro's face brightens, and after a moment more of hesitation, answers with enthusiasm. I can ask anything then. Yes, anything. Then, will you give me lessons? Lessons?
今一人稽古をしていたのですが、どうしてもうまくいかないところがあって。
Yes, these days, I have been training on my own, but there are still finer points that escape me.
兄上は素手での戦い、都市においても名手であられましたね。私の都市も兄上の演武を見て習い始めたものです。
He may have just shot himself in the foot. Brother, as I recall, you are a master of unarmed combat. What little I know of it came from watching your military exercises.
ですから、兄上にご指導いただければと。
So, brother, if you're willing to teach me, panic sets in. Yep, he shot himself in the foot. Oh, come on. I'm barely scraping by. The way I fight now, there's no way I could handle this martial arts stuff like Aster could.
ダメですか。
Would that be alright? Enough with the puppy dog eyes already. How am I supposed to turn you down with a look like that? Guess I don't have a choice. Ah, yes. I suppose I could give you some advice. Instantly, Kuro looks up, beaming happily. Thank you, brother. Ugh, his smile is blinding. This is bad. Unarmed combat. I don't even know the first thing about throwing a punch. Still, I could probably BS my way through this. Even if I just come up with a clinch, shallow stuff, it might help. I'll try to finish it quickly. So, where are you having trouble?
それがそのどうにも手の動きがぎこちなくて。
Well, my hand movements feel awkward. Hand movements.
はい。突き出す時の手のひねり具合というか。
Yes, like how much one must twist their arm when striking out. Could you explain the problem a bit more?
すみません。自分でもよくわかっていないせいか、うまく説明できなくて。
I am sorry. I have little technical knowledge. It is difficult to articulate. I see, so be it then. Here, review your training once more and return to me once you can describe your troubles. Trying to end the conversation quickly, I attempt to make a quick exit. At the moment, Hiro looks disappointed, but he quickly raises his voice.
待ってください、兄上。
Wait, brother.
説明はできないのですが、お手本を見せてもらえば、もしかしたらわかるかもしれません。
I can't explain, but if you might show me an example, perhaps I may figure it out. What? Example? I thought I said I was just gonna give advice. I have to give him away. I have to get away from him. Him away from this. You may say so, Kiro, but I can't imagine what I must show you with such vague explanation. Kiro's response is a bit sheepish.
いえ、それなら問題ありません。今練習していたのはあれですから。
No, that will not be an issue. I just want to practice that. That. What is that?
ですから、兄上が以前見せてくれたあの都市の奥義じゃないですか。
I mean, your secret technique that you showed me before, with the bare palm. Secret technique?
はい。あの流れるようなしなやかな動き、初めて見た時からずっと憧れていました。
Yes, that smooth, flowing movement. From the moment I first saw it, I have admired that technique.
それで私もいつか習得したいと暇があればいつも稽古していたのです。
And so I have been training myself, when time allows, so that one day I may master it myself.
ですが、見たのはあの一度きり。ですから、今一度見せてはくれませんか？
But I had only seen it once, long ago. So could you show it to me again? Secret technique. Yes, indeed, that secret technique. Yeah, those eyes again. Time for distracting measures. Let's do this. But secret technique. I have no idea what it's supposed to be. I glance at Kiro. His eyes sparkle with anticipation. This is too much pressure. Maybe first I can get him to show me an example. Then before I show you my technique, Kiro, I would have you show me your skills.
私がですか？わかりました。あまりにも未熟でお見せするのは恥ずかしいのですが。
Me? I understand. Yet I am so unskilled and showing you is quite embarrassing. Okay, good. If I can look at this and do it better, it'll be fine. Then I can think of some excuse to talk my way out of any more of this. Although sheepish at first, Kiro adjusts his breathing, pulls his right hand back, and thrusts it forward aggressively.
確かこうやって相手の首を親指と人差し指と中指で粉砕するはずなんです。
As I remember, one destroys the opponent's neck with the thumb, pointer, and middle fingers. That easy? Huh? I thought it'd be much more complex. Could probably pull it off in a pinch. Nonchalantly, I step forward, ready to perform, but Kiro continues.
兄上はこの攻撃を一瞬で5発放っていましたよね。
Brother, your specialty was to unleash 5 of these attacks in a single instance, wasn't it? What?
私もゆっくりとやる分にはできるのですが、それでは威力がありません。
I can imitate the movements if I do it slowly, but then the impact is not enough.
手刀のただ一戦で相手の首を落とすのも難しいのに、それを瞬きしている間に5連続とはさすが兄上です。
It is already difficult to take an opponent's head with but a swipe of the hand, but 5 at once? Truly amazing, brother.
では兄上、支度が整いましたらいつでもどうぞ。
Well, brother, if you're ready, please go ahead. Kiryu steps backwards expectantly. 5 at once. Quite. 5 at once. Okay, this is impossible. How am I going to get through this one without losing face? Wait. Maybe this could work. Kiryu?
何でしょうか、兄上。
What is it, brother? Well, I do not mind showing you, but this is a technique specifically designed to kill people. Its sole purpose is one of death. So without an opponent, I cannot truly show you here. Kiryu jolts, startled.
そうですね。相手がいないとなれば本気は出せぬもの。これは失礼しました。
Of course, if you do not have an opponent, then you cannot attack with all your might. I am sorry for not realizing. As long as you understand, I will accept you as my opponent, if not for the fact that I might seriously injure you. So I'm afraid.
今、代わりになる置物か何かをお持ちします。
Then I shall bring you an appropriate substitute.
しばしお待ちください。
Please wait a moment. Hey! Is he like gonna, and he's gone. Gonna get a criminal or something? Not good. This is starting to look like I'll actually have to pull this off. Well, I can't just run away and betray Kiru's trust. In any case, I should take a practice swing or two and get the form down.
兄上、お持ちしました。
Brother, I have brought this. What? He's way too fast. I couldn't even practice. Kiru returns in seconds, placing something down before me with a thud.
すみません。動かぬ的では物足りぬでしょうが。
My apologies. I am sure a mobile target is not a perfect opponent. What does he want me to do with this? Standing before me is a life-size stone statue. It seems about as hard as one would expect.
さあ、兄上、ご存分に。
Now, brother, at your leisure. Kiru stares, fixated on me, determined not to miss even the smallest detail. It's way too late to just tell him I can't do this. I could tell just looking at the statue that I could break my hand on it. Whatever happens, it's going to be painful, but...
兄上、顔色が優れないようですが、どうかなさいましたか？
Brother? You do not look so well. Is something the matter? No. Do not worry. I am merely focused on my cheat. Even if it is a simple lesson, I tend to give it my all. For your sake, Kiru.
兄上、私のためにそこまで。
Brother, you go to such lengths just for me? Ah, damn it. Now I painted myself into a corner. No. I'll be okay. I've learned a little from the battle so far, haven't I? I am Oster. Oster doesn't complain. Preparing myself, I inhale slowly. I position my fingers just like Kiru's example. In the tense atmosphere, Kiru holds his breath. Here goes. Let this be burnt into your eyes. Hi! Whoosh.
兄上。
Brother? Aw, crap. I got so scared of smashing my fingers on the statue, I chickened out and missed at the last second. Kiru stands dumbfounded by this turn of events. Don't panic. Don't panic. I am Oster. 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 Repeating it over and over in my head, I pull myself together and address Kiru with a serious expression. That happened because I realized that my breath and the breath of the statue did not match. At the last moment, I diverted my hand's course.
呼吸、石像のですか？
Breath of the statue? My cryptic declaration has him baffled. Correct, Kiru. You may not realize it now, but trees, water, rocks, all of nature itself has a breath of its own. Indeed, being able to understand that from personal experience is a true secret art technique. When your breathing matches like a ripened fruit falling from a tree, your foe's head would fall at but a touch. However, a breathing briefly did not match. That difference, the head would not have fallen. Why, I would have destroyed the statue altogether.
それではいけないのですか？
Is that a bad thing? Kiru, this is why you cannot use this technique well. This is trained to perform the technique precisely. By no means should you wish to destroy the statue outright. If you allow your mind to be content with results other than your true goal, then you will not be able to use the technique when you need to. To better teach you this lesson, Kiru, I have missed on purpose.
なるほど。
I see. And Kuru, were you truly watching?
と言いますと、
What do you mean? If it had been you standing here, the moment my right hand cut through the air, you would have relaxed, sure that I had simply missed. But did you notice my left hand? The power of my left hand?
左手？あ、いえ、全く見ておりませんでした。
Your left hand? No, I was not watching it at all. Then in the next moment, you have been on the ground, Kuru. With that opening, the final blow from my left hand would have pierced through your chest. This is my hidden technique, the second arm.
そんな技が。
I never even realized. Looks like you bought it. Inwardly, I sigh in relief. There's no such technique, of course. My left hand was just flopping around. But it seems like my bluff worked out. I somewhat think this is the same thing what Oster would do, actually. To Kiru. But Kiru remains awestruck.
兄上、ぜひその技も私に。
Brother, please, you must teach me that technique. No, this is my truly secret technique. If anyone were to know of its execution, its power would be lessened. Even for you, I cannot show you, even if you specifically requested it.
ですが、
But, if you truly want to know it, you must feel it through your entire body, but it may cost you your life. Even I, when I was mastering the technique,
兄上。
Brother? I stagger and clutch at my chest, grimacing in agony. The wound has long since sealed, but even thinking of that time, it seems the wound in my heart yet aches in fear of it. So much bullshit. BS. No, it is nothing. But if you indeed wish to learn, Kiru, I shall sacrifice all and...
兄上が恐怖するほどの。
something that even my brother fears. Kiru shakes his head quickly, face ashen, paling at the thought of something that could inspire such fear and pain in Oster.
いえ、申し訳ありません。今の私では到底、兄上の境地には至れません。
No, my apologies. As I am now, I have no hope of facing something of your caliber, brother.
兄上の技をこの程度の修練で習得しようなどという思い上がり、恥ずかしく思います。
Thinking myself capable of mastering your dreaded technique with such shallow training, I am embarrassed to myself. As long as you understood. I nod sagely at Kiru's words. But Kuru, this is by no means an excuse to give up on moving forward. Eventually you will stand as an equal to me. Focus upon your opponent, feel your consciousness in every part of your body, sharpen your senses. Breathe in and know the world breathes back. And if you do so... Ah! A sharp sound like slicing wind. Did I do that?
ただ一撃で石像の首が。
With one blow, the statue head. The head of the statue rolls slowly, now on the floor. Trying my absolute best to appear unruffled, I spin some detached sounding excuse. My apologies, I intended for 5 strikes, but it seems I was too caught up in delivering the first that the remaining 4 became unnecessary. I too have a long road ahead of me.
あ、いえ。ただ一撃でこのように石像が断ち切られるなんて感服いたしました。
No. To be able to cut through a stone with a single strike of the palm. I am impressed beyond words. Drill this breath into your mind, Kiru.
はい。
Yes. By the by, unleashing this technique has made my breath somewhat erratic. I must take some time to recompose myself. Please go on ahead.
そうですか。まだ非奥義について聞きたかったのですが。でも、それは言葉ではなく、感じなければならないのですね。
I bet you after this they're gonna have a little scene where someone comes around and probably Jackerwell had cut the head. So it was just sitting on there. I see. I wish to know more of your secret technique. I suppose further proofs must be felt rather than told. That's correct.
わかりました。兄上、お先に失礼します。
Understood, brother. I'll be going on ahead then. Kiru balls deeply and leaves the area. I remain absolutely still, watching Kiru fade into the shadows of the castle. No movement. And finally, when Kiru can no longer be seen, I take a shallow, calm breath and... Ah! Grasping my own right hand, I flop around the area, trying to deal with the incredible pain. It hurts! It hurts! Oh god, it hurts! It didn't kick in until just after. Adjusting my breathing and standing firm, I hazard a look at my right hand. What the hell? My fingers are bending in directions they really shouldn't be. Not good. Very not good. They're starting to turn purple. I can't stop the cold sweat. First of all, I need to get these back into the right direction. Ugh! Even moving a little hurts like hell. Each motion is like having them torn off. I wither around on the ground in blind agony. Like withering on the ground is going to help either. I endure the incredible pain as I eventually manage to straighten out my bent fingers. At least it looks a little better now. I need to find a splint. Is there anything even vaguely splinty around here? I need to get Cone to fix me up after this. As long as I tell her I tripped or something, it should be fine. As I compliment my options, raising from my spot, a pair of voices call out from the estate. There he is, boss.
はい。行き違わなくてよかったですね。
Fortunate indeed that we did not miss each other. These voices, Augie and Jackwalt. Why are they here? I turn to see them heading this way from the inner estate. Somehow, I manage to suppress my discomfort. I hide my right hand behind my back, greet them with every semblance of calm. I bet you it's those two that did the cutting. One of them. What is the matter? Why are you here?
いえ、先ほどキュールさんがやけに蒸気したご様子だったので、気になって話を伺ったのですが、実に興味深い話でしたので。
Why, Kiru seemed in such a good mood. We could not help but ask why. He proceeded to tell us the most remarkable story. Oh no.
聞けば、キュールに都市の非奥義を見せたというじゃない?
We heard you showed Kiru some kind of fancy secret bare-handed technique.
武芸をたしなんでいるもんからすれば、非奥義と聞いて落ち着いていられないね。
Being what you'd call connoisseurs of martial arts, we figured we had to see this nifty trick for ourselves.
それで、僕たちにも見せてはもらえないかと思いまして。
And so we were wondering if you might show us as well. Come on, you can't be serious. Last time I did it, I turned my hand into tenderloin. I can't do this a second time. I gotta turn them down somehow. I cannot imagine what Kiru told you, but it was mere child's play. Certainly not something worth showing off to others. I tried to gently refuse, but it has only seemed to make them latch on even harder. Ah, boss, we know you're just saying that because you're a master.
僕もキュールさんの様子からは相当な技と感じました。この目で確かめぬことには何とも言えませんね。
By the starry-eyed young Kiru's account, it must have been quite a strike. Indeed, I confess, I wish to see it with my own eyes. Still, it is not something I can use multiple times a day. If I may, I would like to show you at another time.
そうなのかい？
Ah, that's so? Yes, I am sorry. Relief washes over me. It seems like I talked my way out of it, but then Ogi says something odd, looking thoughtful.
噂に聞くあの技に匹敵するものかと期待していたのですが。
Sigh. I'd hope to see it, just in case it might match up with that technique of rumor.
あの技？
What technique?
おや、ヤクトワルトさんはご存知ないのですか？
Oh, were you not aware of it, Jackwalt?
キュールさんに見せたのは月の奥義だったようですが、オシトルさんには
Oh,
足技
no.
の奥義もあるそうですよ。
Hiru was shown a splendid bare-handed technique. Yes, but did you know Oster also has a secret kicking technique? Are you doing this shit on purpose? You know exactly what you're doing, don't you?
聞くところによれば、三日月さんとの手合わせで偶然生み出された必殺技だとか。
According to rumor, it is quite a devastating maneuver, developed by accident while sparring with Mizuzuchi.
必殺技。それは心くすぐられる響きじゃない？
That's incredible, huh? I sure love to see that with my own two eyes.
あの三日月さんでさえ、初めて食らった時は何が起こったのかわからず、地面に膝をついたのだとか。
Even Mikazuchi could not retaliate against such a blow. When first struck by it, he was brought immediately to his knees.
なんだって？初見とはいえ、そこまでとは。
Did he get kicked in the balls by accident?
見てみたいね。
He what? On the first try? Damn, now I gotta see this. What? Wait, what? Oster, could you stop being a badass for 2 seconds? But this conversation is going to a bad place. Fast. Not good. I know what's coming next.
そうです。オシトルさん、代わりにその技を見せてはもらえませんか？
Oh, Oster, a solution occurs. Perhaps you might show us that technique instead? I knew it.
そうだな。手は疲れてるかもしれねえが、足なら大丈夫じゃない？
Hey, that's right. If you train out your arms, then your legs still ought to be in tip-top shape, yeah? No, well... Not good. Not good! The conversation went to a really bad place. I need to steer them away. I do not know where you heard of it, but that technique is nothing special either.
そうなのかい？
That right? Indeed, it is not much.
確かにそうなのかもしれませんね。
Well, if you insist. Good. Seems like they're both satisfied. Once again, a wave of relief. And once again, Augie erases it instantly with a casual remark.
きっと僕たちに技を見られるのが困るのですよ。
Augie, you're gonna be the death of Oster. I am sure he is simply troubled by the thought of us witnessing his technique.
見られて困る。そいつはどういうことだい？
What? He doesn't want us to see? Why is that?
おそらくは手品みたいな技なんですよ。ほら、見せてしまうと種や仕掛けが
Yes, 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 yes.
すぐ使えなくなる感じの。
Perhaps it's more attack of opportunity. Something that loses its effectiveness once its execution is known, you see.
なるほどね。三日月との試合で有効だったことが誇張されただけで、
Yeah.
実は大した技ではなかったと。
Oh, I get it. So it sounds fancy because it worked against Mizuzuchi. But it was basically just a cheap trick.
やれやれ。噂話というのも当てにならないものですね。
My, the rumor mill is so unreliable.
となると、キュールに見せた技も実はがっかりじゃない。
So, that thing he showed Kiryu, I guess that wasn't anything impressive either. Both of them let out a great sigh. Wait, wait, wait. Yeah, I admit it. I usually just rely on cheap tricks, but I can't go damaging Oster's reputation like that. If Kiryu started hearing stuff like that, even if it is just a rumor, he'll be crushed. But if I just keep throwing excuses at them, it'll sound even more like a big lie. Ugh, I'll have to do it. Both of you stand back. I step forward, taking a low stance, carefully positioning myself.
オシトルさん
Oster?
もしかして見せてくれるのかい？
Oh, you're gonna show us after all. This is a technique I cannot use often. I'll only show this here. I ask that you not speak of it to anyone, even Kiryu.
おお、必殺技っぽいじゃない。
Whoa! Now this sounds like something special.
それにあの表情。自分を追い込んでいる気配をひしひしと感じます。これは大技ですね。
Let's Hiroshi in his face. Indeed, I could tell he is pushing himself into a state of desperation. This ought to be a grand spectacle. Yeah, sure. Keep talking. I want to reply, but I can barely think. I have to focus on the technique. I managed it before, and I can manage it now. Probably. I want to push some power into this, but it's impossible when all I can think of is a pain in my fingers. My fingers hurt. My head is splitting. I have no idea what's going on anymore. I can't. Kicking sounds impossible right now. If I tense up and clench my fists, even just out of reflex, I think the pain would kill me. What should I do? What do I do? What do I do? If I just could make a fist. I became one with the fist. For a moment, every thought in my mind is focused on the idea of the fist itself.
お兄様、こんなところにいたですか？
Dear brother, you were out here? The sudden exclamation, I tighten my grip instinctively. Pain explodes through my brain. But some kind of pain-fueled energy shoots through my body like lightning. Hey!
あれは
That is
まさか
unbelievable!
見たかい今の。
Did you see that just now?
いえ、僕の目ではとても捉えきれませんでした。
No. It was far beyond the speed of the mortal eye.
あんな蹴りを出されたらかわしきれないじゃない。受け止めてもあの無数に襲いかかる蹴りの連続じゃ骨が砕かれるね。
Nobody could have dodged kicks like that. And even if you managed to block them all, those kicks will just break your bones to bits anyway.
まさに流星のようでした。
Like a barrage of meteors.
さすがですね、オシトルさん。先ほどは手品のような技などと失礼なことを言ってしまい、
And
申し訳ありません。
he's most likely in pain like crazy now. As expected, Oster, my sincere apologies for my earlier remarks. I did not mean to disparage your techniques.
見ていただけなのにこっちの震えが止まらないじゃない。確かにこいつは興味本位で見るもんじゃないね。
I was only watching, and I still can't stop shaking. This ain't the kind of thing you ask to see just out of curiosity.
はい。それにこの殺気。
Yes,
技を放った後だというのに、まだこのピリピリした空気。僕ならこの殺気だけで降参しますね。
yes, and what an aura of murderous intent. Even after unleashing the technique, the air still crackles. I would surrender from this alone.
まずいね。これはうかつに触れられないじゃない。
This ain't good. Doesn't look like it'd be smart to get close to him right now.
ここまで自分を追い込まなければ使えない技なのでしょうね。
Perhaps it's a last resort technique, usable only when driven to the depths of desperation.
こいつはそっとしておいた方がいいんじゃない？
Maybe we ought to give him some space.
ええ、あまり刺激しないようにしましょう。うかつに間合いに入れば蹴り殺されてしまいます。
He would love to do that. Yes, we should avoid stimulating him further. Should we draw too close? I fear he may kick us to death on pure instinct.
じゃあお嬢、旦那によろしく言っておいてくれ。
All right, little lady, give the boss our guaranteed gratitude. I mean, huh?
では
Until next time.
二人は一体何を言ってるのですか？
What were they talking about?
兄様？
Dear brother?
兄様？
Dear brother? Uncertain how to respond to my silence, Nico gently probed me, and at that moment, Gah! Dear brother? Hollow pain rips out of me, and I flop to the ground. I got startled by someone calling out. I didn't want to clench my fist. I feel like I'm gonna die. And I reflectively jump up and flailed my legs. Even with the pain, I feel faint. Dear brother?
兄様？
Dear brother! I ended up stuck in bed for 3 days and 3 nights with a fever. Fortunately, the word spread that I had exhausted my body from unleashing my secret techniques so many times. And after that, nobody asked to see my techniques ever again. Oh, poor him. Now let's do the courtyard.
これならどうですか、兄様？
Is this acceptable, dear brother? I examined the long clay tubes lined up outside. I even pick up a few, taking a closer look at the craftsmanship and prodding at their curves. Yes, they seem light, but resilient. I think we could safely run water through them. Nico nods, looking reassured. Ah, they're doing the aqueduct pipes. If we're setting these up in the mountains, they'll have to be durable, and we'll have to be able to maintain them. It took a few prototypes, but it's finally complete. We've even settled on an adhesive to hold the whole network together. Some combination of plaster and resin. At this point, we have all the details worked out. In theory, at least.
早速工房の方に量産の指示を出すです。
Then I will order for mass production to begin, at the workshop. Yes, thank you. I nod decisively.
それで兄様、測量の方はどうなったです？
Now, dear brother, what of the survey? Mostly finished. I pulled the folded map out of my robe and unfolded it for Nico to see. The map details the geographic formation around the lake area, with a large red line drawn over it. Pointing to the red line, I speak to Nico. Thanks to our findings, digging has begun at the intended installation sites for the waterway. When the pipes are all assembled, we will carry them to the site one by one and set them in place towards the lake.
いよいよかな。
It's finally happening, I think. I glance up at the voice. The Cone examined the earthenware pipes with keen interest. Yes, at least the hour draws near. I never dreamed it would be such an involved project. I guess you really can get a lot done if you put your mind to it. Our water supply might have eventually dwindled into nothing otherwise. I am glad indeed we could solve this before such problems arose.
そうだね。
You're right. Cone nods, resolute. Tomorrow, I will accompany everyone to the installation site and take command. Cone, I would have you oversee the construction progress here and ensure our work is unified. Will you do this?
もちろん。
Yes, of course. Half a month of work went into construction that waterway. By our estimates, this should have been finished already. The soldiers were reassigned to assist. I didn't want this problem lasting any longer. When at last the pipes were completed, the gathered soldiers streamed up and down the mountain in a long cycle of carrying them out. Though we had the soldiers on our side, it was hard work. Most of the pipes had to be set off the road in the steep, unforgiving mountains.
これが最後の荷だ。みんな、急いでくれ。
This is the last one. Everyone, hurry! Right. Dorsey's underlings hoisted the pipes on their shoulders, steady heading up the mountain path. Along the side, Dorsey barks orders to some cone-shaped controversy.
ほら、1、2、1、2。えい、まどろっこしい。後ろを開けるのだ。私にも担がせよ。
Come on. 1, 2, 1, 2. Too slow. Open up at the back. I'll carry one.
姉上がそういうのでしたら、僕もご一緒させてください。
If you are those inclined, sister, then I shall lend my strength as well.
ああ、なんとしてでも今日中に完成させるぞ。
Alright, we're getting this done today, and nothing can stop us. Norsey and Ogi take up pipes for themselves as well, and so the group forges onward and upward through the treacherous mountain trail.
どうだ？まだつかないのか？
Sigh. How is it? Are we making any progress?
姉上、頑張ってください。もうすぐです。
You can do this, sister. Not long enough. A canteen and a towel are presented before Norsey's eyes. She takes them gratefully, wipe the sweat from her brow. As the sun begins to dip in the sky, Norsey and Augie appear over the bridge, the rear guard of our pipe-trotting convoy. I advance to meet them, near the lake. Seeing their faces, I ask slowly, Norsey, is this the last of them? Norsey glances behind her uncertainly, checking for other parties. Augie murmurs helpfully.
他の場所には届け終わっています。これで最後かと。
All others have been delivered to their respective destinations. This should finish the job. Norsey nods at her brother's words, confident renewed.
私たちで最後のはずだ。
Yep, we are the last. Good. Jacobo, if you would.
任せるじゃない。
On it, yeah? Jacobo takes the final pipe from Norsey's hands, ambling the water gate with the big clay bulk under his arm.
やれやれ。いくつはめ込んだかね。
Oh boy, how many of these have I worked in by now? Jacobo carefully fits it into the specific position. Good. Now, let the water flow. Make sure. I turn, waving broadly towards the water gate. At my signal, Kiru carefully opens the duct, and water cascades out, overflowing for a brief moment. Everyone watches with bated breath. And then, in an even stream, the water flows into the wide-mouthed earthenware pipes. A ragged cheer goes up from the gathered throng of weary workers.
やりましたね、兄上。
We did it, brother. No, we can't afford to rest on our laurels, but if we continue to adjust and fix the system, our land will benefit greatly from this water.
はい。本格的に運用されれば、生活用水はかなりの部分補われます。
And they can always make more pipes up alongside. Yes, if we can rely on this pipeline, we can cover most of the water needs of the citizens every day.
それにこれを拡張していけば、畑にも水を送れますね。
And if we expand this, then we can even supply irrigation to the farm fields as well. Hiru speaks with a rare passion, watching the flow through the pipes with clear excitement. He takes much joy in the happiness of his people, more than in military victories, even. You're going to be a great owl, Kiru. Securing a new source of water could really help us develop this country as well. And with this, maybe the heavy atmosphere in the land may finally start to lift. We've done what we could. Leave some to watch over the gate while we return with the good news. I'm sure our liege will be overjoyed.
お疲れ様。
Great work. Cone comes out to greet the group's return, muddy but triumphant.
よかった。その様子だと工事は問題なさそうかな。
That's good. From the looks of things, there weren't any major issues. It was admittedly a bit of a rush job, but the water now flows. Our efforts have just begun. And what of the water storage?
うん。
Storage?
ゆっ
Fine.
くりとだけど。
Fine, though it's a bit slow. Cone glances to the reservoir lake in the castle's grounds. The water seems filled about halfway. It's not quite where we need it to be, but the water flow has only just started. At this rate, we should be safe using a goodly amount of water each day. I readily accept the towel from Cone, dabbing at my neck with it. Sigh, still, with all the sweat and mud, I am certainly no Cone, but I can see the appeal of a hot water bath right now. And for some reason, Cone giggles.
そう言うと思ったかな。
I thought you might say that.
ちょっといい？
Do you have a moment? What is the matter? Cone seizes my hand and pulls me along until we reach a unfamiliar shack. I can see smoke rising from the back. When was this built? I don't remember seeing anything like this around here. What is this?
びっくりすると思うな。
You may be surprised. Cone opens up the door, and before our eyes... What? This is... The raising blanket of steam in a tub filled to the brim with hot water. This is... a bath?
オシトルたちが水路を引いている間にみんなでこっそり作ったんだ。
While you were drawing out the waterway, we were building it in secret.
ああ、言っておくけど、私の一存ってわけじゃないんだからね。
Ah,
相談した上でのことだから。
yeah, you better say that. But I have to say right now that this wasn't only my doing. I discussed it beforehand. Oh, sure. It wasn't only your doing, but it was probably your idea.
水路を作ってくれる人たちをねぎらえる何かを作ろうって。アンジュはもちろん、みんなが賛同してくれたの。
And if you get the liege to agree, it's all fine. We wanted to build something to thank everyone who had built the waterway. Everyone agreed, even Anju. And so, a bath. Should have figured from Cone.
ご褒美にはぴったりでしょ。
Isn't this the perfect reward? Indeed.
疲労回復には一番だし、病気の予防にも役立つと思うかな。
This is the best for recovering from exhaustion, and I think it'll be good for medical use as well. I meet Cone's mischievous, expected look with a nod of gratitude. Thank you, Cone, truly. I would not ask for a more appropriate or joyful reward.
じゃあ、こっちがお得意だから。
Well, this is the men's bath.
ごゆっくり。
Enjoy! Now then, I surveyed the tub. The hot water is extremely inviting. This is quite an impressive sight. The bath is large enough that a number of adults could stretch out comfortably. Containing my reaction, I cast off my robe. Well, I could use a bath. Oh, they just really had to do the fan service. I feel like a new woman. Cone leans on the border of the bath, content. Nearby, Norsey floats sincerely on the water's surface with arms and legs splayed out, eyes closed, and expression peaceful. Audie, naturally, already had a couple open bottles nearby her. She's turning a bit red, but it's not just from the heat. Our Ur and Sayonara make no effort to get into the water, staring instead at the dividing wall.
行く。
We go.
主様をお世話しないといけません。
We must take care of Master. Stuffing soap and towels into the pail, the duo attempt to slide out of the bath as inconspicuous as possible.
ちょっと待った。
Now, wait just a second.
どこへ？
Where do you think you're going? Early Cone seizes them, preventing their escape.
なぜ
Why?
主様のお背中を流すのは私たちの義務です。
Washing our master's back is our duty.
場合によってはそれ以上も。
More, it's called for.
それも私たちに課せられた使命ですから。
This is also a mission given to us.
だからそれがダメだって言ってるの。
That's exactly why I'm saying no. Grabbing them from behind, Cone keeps a firm grip as she pulls them slowly back.
女の子を、それも裸の子を男湯に行かせるわけにはいかないんだけれど。
I'm not letting girls, especially naked girls, barge in on the men's bath. But she knows that won't be enough reason to stop the two of them.
こうなったら、
Well, in that case,
ほら、ちゃんと汗を流してほんのりと石鹸の香りをさせた方が殿方も喜ぶと思うよ。
you know, it might get a men's attention if you wash away the sweat and get that faint scent of soap clinging to you, right?
二人ともお湯のお風呂は久しぶりだし、そういう湯上がりの艶っぽさはきっとオシトルもね。
It's been a while since you two had a bath with hot water, and the thought of you two in the bath might be enough to get Oster, you know,
主様が
Master would
喜ぶ。
be happy? Almost immediately, the pair starts lathering themselves up, as if in competition with each other, beginning to wash themselves thoroughly. From the looks of them, it'll be a while before they're satisfied with the results. Relieved, Cone darts a quick glance to the boundary separating them from the man's bath.
これで少しはのんびりできるかな。
Sigh. Now I can actually relax, I think.
長湯をされたらまた大変になるけど。
I hope they don't spend too long like that. It's going to be a hassle if they refuse to come out.
それではクーちゃん、お背中を流しますね。
Hmm? Q, shall I wash your back?
お、久しぶりにお願いできる？
Sure. It's been quite a while. Can I ask you to? Of course. And so time rolls lazily on in the women's bath, its occupants comfortable and content. On the other side, in the men's bath,
お姉ちゃん、いい匂いがするぞ。
sis, you smell nice.
シナモンは目ざといの。クオンが作ったヨだけの特製石鹸じゃ。これで誰もがイチコロなんじゃぞ。
You smell well smelled, Chian. Yes, this is my own special smoke. Made for me by Cone. This scent will have any man under my power.
イチコロ？お姉ちゃん、強くなったのか。
Your power? Sis, you got stronger?
これでマイライやつはまずおら。とクオンは言っておった。
Indeed. No man can ignore this overpowering scent. So says Cone, in any case.
シナモンも強くなるぞ。
Whoa, I'm gonna get powerful too.
よし、せっかくじゃ。ヨがお主らの背中も流してやろう。ほれ、まずは猫に背を向けるのじゃ。
Well, since it's a special occasion, I will be happy to wash your back. Now, Nico, you must face away from me.
姫殿下。
Your Highness.
往生際が悪いぞ。観念せんか。ほれ。
Hump, still you refuse to give up? Resistance is futile. Here. Ah!
そうなったら世に断りなく胸も大きくしよったな。仲間だと信じておったのに。
There? Yes. These have grown larger? And without my permission? And to think, Nico, I believe you were my ally.
これは勝手に大きくなるものなのです。
That happens as a matter of natural course.
けしからん。実にけしからん。
Shameful. absolutely unforgivable. Your Highness, that's... Blub, 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 blub. Kiru? Looking at Kiru, over half of his face appears to be smudged, bubbling furiously. What is wrong? Has the temperature gotten to you? As if unable to hold back any longer, Kiru stands up from the water. Brother, can you truly stand this? What are you talking about? What do you mean? What? From the women's bath, we hear many matters being actively discussed, comparing chess, methods by which their size might be changed, aching shoulders. Kiru finds himself unable to respond and sinks mutely back into the water. Ah, you mean them. Why not? Let them have their fun. Perhaps so, but... A symptom, my friend, of a lack of experience. One must simply grow used to such things. If you're getting this work up now, I gotta worry about how you'll end up. Jack will take a swig from a glass, exhaling loudly in contentment. A proper man, I believe, should be able to enjoy this kind of fun, and have a drink to boot. Brother! Now listen, Kiru. One must learn to enjoy themselves, whatever the situation. As I stand to deliver my passionate lecture, I hear shouting from the entrance. Lord Oster! Hmm? Looking over, I can see it's the soldiers that have been involved in labor, standing straight. They address me with clear eagerness. Maybe also take a dip? I survey the troops. Naturally, they've covered in mud from their efforts. I don't have the heart to send them away like this. Of course, it was by your hands that this hot water was drawn. You should reap the benefits. Yes, Lord Oster himself has granted us permission. Word spreads to the soldiers to the back of the group. Yeah! Huh? As Cone wrestles with the twins away from the exit, once again she pauses. Her gaze falls back upon the boundary separating them and the men's bath. Things have gotten a bit lively over there, I think. Now that you mention it, Ruthie, who's been sitting to the side of the bath to cool off a bit, looks hesitantly toward the other side. The men's side, so quiet earlier, was now oddly loud. Sir Oster and Sir Jacobalt are there, so perhaps they are sharing drinks? It has been a while since they bathed. I suppose it's only natural that they get a little rowdy. Cone smiles despite herself at the thought of everyone growing closer through this bath. Brother! All these big hunking men. The soldiers charge in. Whatever this place maximum capacity is, we're definitely exceeding it. Men don't bother to wash themselves off, bounding one by one into what was once a vast and spacious bath. I eventually lose track of Kiru in the sudden crowd. Wait, not all at once. Standing in the tub, I was mobbed immediately. But the others... Uh-oh. I appeared to have stepped on something. It was oddly soft, a bit like exquisite marbled meat. With everyone pushing, shoving, this ain't so different from a regular old steam baths. Don't worry about others, protect yourself. Cheers! Hold on, who was that? Don't start drinking in a situation like this. And how are you even drinking? All eager to get to the front of the pack, the sweaty and muddy soldiers storm in. The bath soon becomes a murky cocktail of muscle and chaos. The place packs tighter and tighter, and soon the enclosure is filled with nose-obliterating funk of man sweat. Oh god, I can't see. Biceps everywhere. I can barely move. I can feel myself being pushed out of the tub, but there's not much I can do about it. My consciousness is wavering. Was there really once hot water here? This is truly hell on earth. I should have had them wait. Hindsight is always 2020. The extreme heat and the muscular stink make for a deadly combo. I'm starting to feel faint. Oh, this can't go on. I gotta get out of here before something bad happens. Hiru, I'll be going now. Please wait. Geek! Uh-oh. Brother, I felt something squishy brush against my backside. I hear a frantic voice similar to Kiru's ring out from somewhere in the sea of beef. Just gonna act like I didn't hear that. No time to hesitate. I must evacuate immediately. Forgive me, Kiru. Without looking back, heading straight for the exit, I part the wall of muscle. Brother! The Song of Cleansing achievement. Seasonal's greetings to the lords who just joined our alliance. I should do this quickly so that their enthusiasm does not fade. Now, what to write? I would rather get Nico to write it for me. But where is she right now? Ah, here you are. Brother. Here, brother. You were looking for me? As I appear in the hall, I see Nico and Kiru. For some reason, there's paper strewn everywhere. What is all this? Kiru, did you also need her to write something for you? This is... The flustered Kiru is darting nervous glances in Nico's direction again and again, and suddenly I realize... Oh, I see. Perhaps I am intruding? No. You're not intruding at all. In contrast to Kiru's flustered demeanor, Nico sighs long suffering, explaining with clear expiration. Why do you stammer so? Did you not tell me you wish to write something worthy of Kiru? You will someday become a ruler in Paragon? I can't imagine why you would think to hide it. Because he wanted time alone with you, his ladyship. Nico? She still hasn't noticed Kiru's feelings. It's taken Kiru so long to get to this point. Even now, she's so indifferent. Well, she's brutal as usual. I place my hand on Kiru's shoulder, shaking my head gravely. Brother? Kiru, you've done well. A fine job indeed. Brother, no, it's not like that. But I... Then, what is it? Nico advances on him with a serious expression, and Kiru flinches without thinking. What is it? That is... Hmm? However, the words will not come out. As if finally making up his mind, Kiryu takes a deep breath. He faces Nico, about to speak his true feelings, and I... Kiryu! Whoa, but what?
うわあ今日も見晴らし最高だぞ
Oh, got a great view like always. Shion bounds onto Kiryu and begins scaling him in a slow climb, treating him like a very anxious mountain. She seems in high spirits. My can't breathe. Perhaps more importantly, part of her ascent appears to be lying on gripping Kiryu's neck. He seems to be having trouble breathing.
いや悪いね
Ah, my bad. Huh? Shia's grip loosens and the pressure fades from Kiryu's throat. We're turning to see Jackwalt cheerfully hosting Shion in his arms.
ヤクトワルドさん
Jackwalt.
今日のシノノンはいつにも増してご機嫌でね
Well, Shion's in a good mood today.
しかし女一人に難儀するたキュールもまだまだ青いじゃない
Still, you're having that much trouble with just one woman, Kira. You really are new to this, huh? Jackwalt teasing is casual and nonchalant like usual, but Kiru's head droops miserably. Jackwalt cocks his head, noticing Kiru's unexpected sensitivity. Jackwalt? I gave him a meaningful nudge in the ribs, and he immediately notices the other girl present.
おっとこいつはいけねえ
Oops, my bad. He looks between the disheartened Kiru and the incredulous Nico, who doesn't seem to catch the meaning behind the conversation.
となるとここはお詫びも兼ねて取り持ってやらないといけないんじゃない
In that case, I can give you an apology and help you guys out, yeah? Hmm? With that, Jackwalt starts speaking louder, with obvious affection.
そうそうこの後に及んで言うのもなんだがキュールが本当に若様だったとはね
Jackwalt. Ah, man, I guess it's only just hitting me now, but Kiru really is a real noble.
ああ今さら何をずっと前から言ってたと思うですが
What? And what does that mean? Surely this was established a long time ago. He's just a little exasperated by Jackwalt's unnatural outbursts.
いやいや話に聞くのと実際とは違うじゃない
No, see, hearing about is one thing, but now I've been really seeing it.
ほらこの魚川で釣りしてるのを見物してたらその釣り人が若様にってな
Get a load of these fishes. I was watching this fisherman at the river, and he told me this was for the young master. Jackwalt lifts a basket from his waist. Inside, we can see lots of different fresh-caught fish, both large and small.
頼んでもないのにわざわざ若様にってことづけてくるのはよほど民に慕われてるってことなんじゃない
They just send you stuff without you even having to ask. Seems like your people love you, yeah?
そうでしょうか。もし慕われているのだとしても、それは祖父が偉大だからで。
Go away, Evie. Are you certain? Even if I am admired, I am sure it is thanks to the prestige of my honored grandfather. Kiru, you need not be modest. Self-deprecation will make my trust in you seem unfounded.
兄上、
Brother? True, you are still young and inexperienced in many ways. However, even now, you devote yourself to your studies. But once you have accumulated enough knowledge and experience, together with your natural virtue, you will be all equal to his grace.
そんな兄上まで。
That's even you, brother? Well, I say studies, but likely he had some ulterior motives related to Nico. No surprise he's denied such praise with that on his mind. But we gotta show that Kiru's a man with a lot of potential. Why, I am sure you would make a magnificent owl. Do you not trust the commendations of your own brother?
兄上は私を買ってくださいますが、私自身は兄上の背中を追うのが精一杯。
Brother,
どんな国を作ればよいのかもまだわからぬというのに。
brother, you may acknowledge my abilities, but truth be told, I can barely keep up with you. I still don't know how I will lead a nation.
いやいや、迷うのは若さの特権じゃない。ひたすら迷い、悩んだ先に答えってのはあるもんさ。
Hey now, ain't that just excuse? Ain't that just because you're young? You still got time to think of this stuff, and you'll find an answer once you're ready.
なあ、お嬢。
Right, little lady?
はい。
Excuse me?
そんな悩み努力し続けるキュールをどう思う？
What do you think about Kiru? I mean, ain't he a real hard worker? A stand-up guy?
キューロですか？
About Kiru? With all eyes on her, Nico seemed suddenly wary. Still, she gave an indifferent answer.
どう思うも、キューロは昔からそういう人なのです。
My perceptive means little. Kiru has always been who he is.
今はともかく真面目に勉強すればいいオーロになれるですよ。
He may not be much now, but if he continues his study, I believe he will make a fine owl.
ってお嬢も言ってるじゃない？
See, the little lady thinks so too.
猫ねさん。
Nico! Nico speaks as though this was something obvious, but Kiru seems absolutely touched, his eyes shining with unshed tears. You were blessed with great supporters, Kiru.
兄上、ヤクトワルトさん。
Brother, Jackalwalt.
しかしだ、国づくりってのは生涯の仕事。公私にわたって支える人がいた方がいいんじゃない？
But ruling a country is a lifetime work. Don't you want someone to support you through all these things? At work and at home?
公私にわたって？
At work and at home?
まあ平たく言うとだな。長年連れ添ってくれそうな女のあてはあるのかい？
Yeah, it ain't gonna dance around. You got any ladies in mind who you want to stick in with you through it all? Predictably, Kiru reddens immediately.
そんな人いませんよ。
I do not have such a person in mind. Despite his words, he darts a nervous look toward Nico. Once again, Kiru, suitable.
本当か？候補はともかく、この人ならって人はいるんじゃない？ほら、例えばだ。
Really?
そこに
Really? Well, all the eligible ladies aside, aren't there someone who sticks out like, say, a little lady right here?
なんだキュール。キュールはお嫁さんが欲しいのか？それならシナノンがなってやるぞ。
What's that? Kiru wants a pretty lady to get married to? Then I could be your wife. Kian latches onto Kiru's legs, smiling brightly up at him.
シナノンがキュールのお嫁さんだぞ。
I'm gonna be your wife.
嫁？
Wife? Kiru, alarmed by the sudden volunteer, looks at Jackalwalt for help. But he looks just as surprised. Jackalwalt shakes his head slowly.
その、まあ、なんだ？
So, well,
俺が言えるのは、人一人に面と向かって返事も言えないようじゃ、オールは務まらないんじゃないってくらいか。
all I'm gonna say is, if you can't even tell someone your real feelings face to face, I don't know if you can be an owl. That's about it. Kira looks desperately at me.
兄上。
Brother? Well, there is some logic in Jackalwalt's words. If you intend to carry a nation's burdens, first, one must learn to burden of others' emotions.
しかし。
But,
ダメなのか？
so you're saying no? Shion stares upwards endlessly. As Kuru meets her gaze, he looks completely lost.
いえ、ダメとかそういうのではなく。
No, it's not a no, but...
じゃあいいんだな。
So, it's okay?
まあ、
Well...
少し考えさせてください。
Let me think about this.
それでこそキュールだ。任せろ。シナノンは尽くす女だからな。
You got it, Kuru. Leave it to me. I'm gonna be the best wife ever.
いえ、ですからまだいいわけじゃ。
No, listen. I haven't agreed to anything. Kuru desperately tries to correct her, but Shion, jumping around in joy, seems not to be concerned with him.
大丈夫だ、キュール。
Don't worry, Kuru. Jacobo pats Kuru's shoulders as if to cheer him up.
ヤクトワルトさん。
Jacobalt? Kuru turns his hopeful gaze on Jacobalt, waiting to be saved. However,
俺が言うのもなんだが、シナノンは器量よし、将来性は保証するから安心していいんじゃない？
Shion's gonna be a fine-looking lady one day, if I do say so myself, and she's got a lot of potential, so don't worry, yeah?
ヤクトワルトさん。
Jacobalt! Well, she doesn't know what she's talking about. This is probably like when a kid tells their dad they're gonna marry them when they grow up. I glance over to Nico.
なんです、兄様。
What is it, dear brother? Noticing my gaze, Nico questions me. Well, what do you make of her proposal, Nico?
よかったと思うですよ。
It seems a fine match to me. She beckons Shion over, patting her head affectionately.
お嬢、許せよ。求婚は断らない主義だからな。
Sorry, little lady, I'm not gonna turn down a proposal.
よかったですね。シナノンには幸せになってほしいですよ。
I wish the best for you, Shion. I truly hope you find happiness.
猫ねさん。
Nico-san?
もちろんだぞ。シナノンも父様と母様のような夫婦になるのだからな。
Of course, I'm gonna be a good couple, just like my father and mother. Come on, Nico. Can't you notice him for a second? Poor Kuru. In contrast to Shion's joyful capering, Nico seems fairly apathetic towards it all. Kuru sags dejectedly, her disinterest clear.
どうしたキュール？またポンポン痛くなったのか？
What's wrong, Kuru? Getting tummy aches again?
いえ。
No.
キュールのポンポン痛いのは飛んでけ！
Kuru, tummy ache, go away! With that fierce repine, she rubs Kiru's stomach gently.
どうもありがとうございます。
Yes, thank you. I think that's the only way. I think she's the perfect one. If she keeps that mindset as she ages, then I think that's the perfect husband for him or wife for him. Though he's the one that's gonna be wearing. She's gonna be the one wearing the pants in the family, considering how indecisive he is all the time. Look at that, a ready to don't caring wife. Yeah, you two make a good pair.
キュールとシナノンはお似合いだからな。
Yeah, Kiru and me are good pairs. Amidst all this, Shion and Kiru somehow end up playing house.
旦那、おかえりだ。
Welcome home, dear.
ただいま。
Home.
今日も一日ご苦労様だ。
She's training him. Thank you for working so hard every day.
いえ、お構いなく。
Well, no need to fuss on my account.
どうする？お風呂にするか？ご飯にするか？
What do you want?
それとも
What do you want, dear? A bath? Dinner? Or
わ
me?
し
じゃあご飯で。
I could eat.
キュール、空気読め。こ こはシノノンというとこだ。
Kuru, you gotta take a hint. You gotta say you want Shion.
シノノンちゃん、そういう会話はどこから覚えてくるんですか？
Shion, where did you learn to speak like that?
無粋だぞキュール。女には星の数だけ秘密があるのだからな。
That ain't very romantic, Kuru. A woman's got as many secrets as there are stars in the sky. He gives him a bright, innocent look. Kuru looks like he's aged several decades in the last couple minutes.
シノノンの嫁入りの日が来ようとは。キュー、泣かせるじゃない。
To think, the days come where Shion found herself a husband. Yeah, I'm tearing up.
真面目な男はしっかりした女房の尻に敷かれるって言うが、本当だな。
They say a serious man ends up under his wife's thumb, but I guess it's true. Hold on, shouldn't you be worried about where she's learning that saucy talk from?
ご飯の後はお風呂に入るぞ。
After dinner, we'll have a bath.
お風呂？それでしたら。
Ah, a bath. Well,
背中を流してやるからな。妻のたしなみだ。
I'm gonna wash your back. That's a wife's duty. Shion tugs instantly on Kiru's hand, trying to pull him towards the bathing area.
本当に入るの？
Huh? What? We're not actually...
どうした？女に恥をかかすのか？
What's wrong? You're gonna embarrass a lady.
いや、そんな。
Well, that...
おいおい、俺の目の黒いうちは。
Hey now. Hey now. Not while I'm still around. Jackal grabs Kiru's shoulder firmly, stopping them. Kiru exhales in relief.
だが、シノノンが嫁げる年になったら許せ。
Still, once Shion actually comes of age, I could let it slide.
ヤクトワルトさん、すみません。もう勘弁してください。
Jackawalt, I'm sorry. Please, no more! Kiru's screams ring throughout this estate. And we didn't even get to do what we... After a while, Shion releases Kiru from her games, apparently tired of it. And only the three of us remain. Myself, Nico, and Kiru.
猫ねさん。
Nico?
はい、何です？
Yes? What is it?
先ほどのことなんですけど。
Well, about what happened earlier?
先ほどって何です？何かあったですか？
What happened earlier? Did something happen?
いえ、うるさくしてしまって。
Well, no. It's just that we were being quite loud.
子供が元気なのはいいことなのです。それにシノノンは可愛らしくていいと思うですよ。
It is a good thing for children to be so high-spirited. And Shion is quite adorable, is she not? Yes. Kiru slumps into defeat.
でも、
But...
キユールがお妃様をめとるにしても、もっと先のことなのです。
If you have any aspirations of marrying some princess or such like, that must wait until later.
それまでにもっともっと勉強すればいいのです。キユールが書を教えてほしいなら、暇があるときにまた教えてあげるですよ。
I suggest you continue your studies until then. Should you still wish to lesson in writing, I will teach you once I have free time. Tidying up her papers and tools as she speaks, Nico bows before moving to leave. Nico casually returns a bright smile to Kiru's face.
はい、これからもよろしくお願いします。
Yes, I look forward to our next meeting. Though Nico does not turn to face him, Kiru replies with cheery politeness. I take one last look at him and surge subconsciously. Ah well, as long as he's happy. And then he didn't even get to do his thing. But I think I am going to call it there. Yeah, the story of Bolt to Progress again. I think that's a good stopping point for today. I will be back. God, this week's been going by fast. I'll be back tomorrow, Friday at 11 a.m. U.S. Central Time with more of this. Hope to see you again then. Thank you for stopping by. Goodbye and good day.